It's 1940 and World War II has barely begun. Because of this, I'm tasked to build up an RAF base in England for the Allies. Today, the challenge is simple. Build up that base from the ground up whilst keeping pilots and workers happy, and do our part to become victorious. How will our journey go, and how will it end? Let's find out. But before we do, if you do enjoy what I do, consider subscribing to the channel and also check out my links in the description below. Oh boy, have I got something exciting for you. Yes, we're going to build up an RAF base at the start of World War II. I've had a quick go. This is awesome. Let's do it. There you go, Lichfield, Staffordshire, England. The art style's super cool too. There's just a dog casually walking around over there whilst the bombs drop on his head. Welcome, Commander. You've been allocated a plot of land to build up a new RAF airfield. We supplied you with a ground crew and a shipment of starter resources to get you going. Establish your airbase capabilities. We will continuously supply you with weekly resource shipments. Alrighty, I'm going to pause it up and we start with some basics here. But as you can see, where they bombed us, we've got to rebuild. We've got just a basic barracks. You start with 8 people, so think RimWorld, Alien Dawn, all that. They kind of build up. It's awesome, man. So we're going to start with going through these with the airstrip. And I think, honestly, we'll just use this little section that we've got right here. So we're going to pick a runway and we're going to go with airstrip. And we're going to draw this sucker. So we need to start probably with a level 1 thing. So the width matters on what planes you can get in, right? So if we go tier 1 everything, we can get better planes in, right? So we're going to go for that. So they'll need to construct that one. I'll let them continue. And then whilst they're doing that, I'm going to get a small parking set up. And the small parking will go here. And we'll start with one plane. We'll start with one plane. We are going to need to harvest down some trees, though. So like any good builder, we're going to need all the goodies here. And these guys will come out and start building my landing strip for me. Super cool, man. And we got to try and keep them happy. They have leisure time, all that sort of stuff whilst they're building. Let me just show you the crew here. So you have basically what you want them to prioritize doing and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to mess with it right now. You can hire more crew members and stuff as well, all that sort of stuff. And we've got all our resources on the side. So we've got raw resources, we've got building materials, and we've got food. And honestly, we're going to allocate a nice little storage zone for now. So what I'll do is put it over the top of this one. We'll allow everything for now as a normal storage zone. And we'll wait for these guys to build in. Oh, there's food. There's mushrooms all about whilst they're running. So you can harvest the mushrooms from everywhere. And you do get attacked. And there's missions that come out. So you use your planes to go out on the missions as well. We're on the 15th of August in 1940. So, and sound the alarm for everyone to hide if we need to. But that's just so we've got a central point. So as the barracks are already here, we'll build somewhere around this. And honestly, it's asking us to build one bed. So I'm just going to go ahead and get another bed in here. And there we go. They're on their leisure time now. So I don't know. I think it's at 10 o'clock every night and 9 o'clock. They go off and do their little bits, you know. They get energy, mood, confidence. They're literally listening to the radio. How cool is that, right? It's got like actual saying the Germans are bombing, blah, blah, blah. It's quite cool. We'll speed through the night, though. At midnight, they go to sleep, and then they'll get up for food, which, by the way, you have to grow your own food as well. We will be doing that, so I'll probably get that going. We'll start with something smaller. By the way, it is going to ask for a source station very soon, so I'm just going to pop the source station over here. So they'll wake up and they'll go and eat. Look, their little goodies. Hopefully I'll have some better food for you soon, guys. We can forage for a little bit rather than getting the farm up, but I do want to get it going just so we've got the food. I think the better the food, the more energy they gain as well, right? And that's how we can keep them happy. Their overall morale will be good then. Hopefully they'll get this parking spot built. So it takes 40 planks. We've got 69 at the moment, and I'm just building the plank maker here as well. So each station, you can go in, you select the ingredient. So produce until base has, and then you put the certain amount. So I'm probably going to go produce planks until the base has 50, right? So with the wood that we gather, we'll produce until there's 50 in there. And then I could do with you guys getting off your leisure time. You need to be working, don't you? Let's put the park in here. They seem to be having trouble with that zone, and it might just be because the trees are in the way. We'll cancel that out for a moment. We'll let them finish, and we can order our first aeroplane now. But we don't have any points yet, so the only one we can get is the Gloucester Gladiator. That's what we're going to do. Beautiful. And each one has all the details of the manufacturers, the dimensions, the engine size, the guns they have, the speed, range, all that sort of stuff, right? And there's a whole fuel thing to manage, and as we complete missions and get better, we can get better planes in too. But there we go. Harvest 5 trees, build a source station, craft 5 sets of planks. We're going to harvest up that stuff there, and we'll go ahead and grab this. And our plane is incoming, you can hear it. There's our Gloucester Gladiator tier 1 plane, and it'll park up in here. I'd actually be tempted to build a second one, but what I'm going to do is build indoor storage because I know it's needed. So we're going to go area, storage, and we'll have it near these guys. So I'll keep it in line with this one. I'm not going to go too big. I'll probably go long and thin for now. Actually, you know what? No, we'll go 6 by 6, and then what we'll do is get a building. Where the hell did I just place it? There. 6 by 6, then we'll get the walls around it, so you prefab and build each one. We'll just pop a little door on there, and then we should be able to, from the floor point, get a little roof on it. There we go. And this, it'll just build in tarp like this, so we'll get that one up, and that just means that we can then set this storage as main priority, and then we'll have that as secondary priority, right? So they'll move everything in. So we'll speed it up, and they should be able to start building that sucker, and hopefully we can get this going. So if I go to 60, they'll start cutting the planks as well. And then in terms of parking, we are going to get a second small slot. So we've got enough for 2 planes, because then we can do better missions. We'll need, so we get a shipment in 2 days of the basic stuff. So if we click the HQ here, the better grade we get, the more shipment we get. So we'll get some bits in at the end of the week, which is good. So as long as you complete missions, you can improve your standing with the force, right? And you can swap out the material like this. So it's 4 things that you can get. You can swap it out for some other things if you need to on your request form. I'm not going to mess with it for now. And there we go. We got our first mission coming in. Let's have a look then. So we're going to need to select our first plane so we can see this is a light fighter interception in North Wessex. So we're going to put on our Gloucester Gladiator, and it has a success rate 51%. But it requires 27 fuel. We don't have a second plane to add, so this is 50-50 on whether it's going to go really, but I'm going to give it a bash anyway. So we should get out and fly to work as our chosen pilot. It's very cool though. I love the art style too, right? There we go. So they degrade 20% faster because it's exposed to the sky in this open plane spot, so we probably want to get hangars and stuff in too. It looks like wherever there's a tree, then you can't fully get rid of it. If I hover over it, we'll grow into another tree again. And we'll need the resources, I guess. So we can't put the parking spot there anyway. Right, let's go into areas. We'll grab a gardening zone. And we'll probably dedicate just a small garden to start. Around the back, maybe? It doesn't need to be big. Keep it together. And we got to choose our food. So grain is harvestable within 3 days. Let's go with 84, so I guess they take longer, but you get better return for some of the other stuff. So 15 days on potatoes until harvest. We have quite a bit of food, and you get 560 food from it, or you can harvest seeds. Looks like we only have bean seeds anyway, so we'd need 10 slots of bean seeds. It's 28 that are empty. So actually, I'm going to abort this second. We're going to do another garden zone. So we're going to do 14 here. This one's going to be seeds from the beans. And then that one is going to be food from the beans. Just to keep it going. We'll see. A bit like going medieval, right? But my guys getting their own food supply. Eventually, we won't need anything. Ah, and the mission was successful. That was lucky, wasn't it? So -6 aeroplane health. He did a good job. Well done, Kenneth. You level up as well. That gives us 1 victory point, 20 base confidence, and 15 base mood. Very nice. So with that, I think that's what you get. Yeah, you unlock victory points, and that's how you get the better fighters, right? So 3 would get us a Hawker Hurricane. Rolls-Royce Merlin engine. Oh yes, it's got cannons on it too. How cool is this, right? I'm a big World War II fan anyway, so absolutely it's proper right down my street. Right, we've got a good amount of stuff. He's getting in the last lot of planks, and then I think it's going to ask us for the garden stuff anyway. There it is. So we're going to bash these out to get some seeds, hopefully, and then we'll continue on. Looks like they're going to plant them. So days until harvestable 6. Get a bunch of seeds from it, then we can sort this. So what have we got next? Define a storage zone. Done. Own a sheltered storage. I'm doing that. And then define a storage zone for rubbish. So we'll grab a storage zone then, and then we'll go... Where do we want this? Let's put it over this side. Doesn't need to be too big. We'll click this zone, and we'll deselect all. I think there's a rubbish thing at the bottom. There we go. And it looks like we've already defined that now. We've got our food, our main storage right in there, look. So what we'll do with this one is probably say, wood, don't go in there. Clay, sand, don't go in there. The rest can go in for now. And we'll define a better storage afterwards. So what? Respond to missions 4. Successful missions 3. Receive HQ shipment and build a kitchen. So as far as I'm aware, when we build, we're going to need another building for the kitchen, right? And we'll get some of our tools inside. So where should we have it? I think we'll just go in a row here, leaving a little bit of a gap. I don't know how big our kitchen needs to be. Maybe a little 5x5. Why not? Sure, we can expand it at any time. It's worth noting these guys. You can put little windows in. It's a tent. I don't care about a window, if I'm honest. I don't know. Do we get a little double window on the kitchen? Maybe. Not on the storage, though. You can see they already have it on these, don't they? Oh, health and injury. It seems one of your crew got hurt while trying to go rest once they're getting injured. They will not be able to help themselves when heavily injured. Okay, we don't have any sick bays at all. Alright, we're going to come into our workstation. We're going to go for... That's a field kitchen, but we're going to go for an indoor kitchen. Needs to be placed indoors. I know that. Okay, we've got to wait for it to be built. Food is fine, so we don't need to worry yet either. And this little one out here, by the way, is just a little toilet. Little toilet. Just basically a box in a tent. Right, I'm going to hit a couple more chairs for these guys. It's saying they're complaining a little bit. Get them resting a bit more. We've got 3 of 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe one more chair, please. 9. Good. Right, clear sky recon mission. Let's see. Oh, success rate 93% for this one. Well, requires 40 fuel. Yeah, that's not a problem. Let's go. We'll send them back out. We're going to have a second ship soon. Not even sure how we get fuel yet. Okay, mission successful then. We got another victory point, extra base confidence, and some more base moods. So let me just go into the HQ again. That's 2 missions succeeded. So current success is 100%. That's awesome. I don't know when we're going to get attacked, if anything. I'm sure we can get some anti-air guns. And honestly, I think our shipment's coming tomorrow. If there's planks, I should get rid, right? Food rations, though. Repair parts. I'd be tempted to get rid of the food rations. Oh, airbase rank too low, so we can't do anything anyway. Because there's fuel. That would be nice. Oh, right. I think it classes as a basic free initial week shipment bonus coming. So we need to get better. Right, I wonder if it'll let me build this kitchen yet. It's got to, right? Nope. Gotta wait until the roof's on. And there it is. Right, we should be able to get our indoor kitchen in. And hopefully we can turn those mushrooms into a nicer soup, you know? I'm just going to come in here and turn off the food and seeds so they come on, bring them inside. And I'm going to leave the other stuff for now in here. I want meals, medicine. I don't know if it goes bad outside. I don't know. Yeah, integrity. Exposes to ground 10% faster degradation. Exposed to sky 20% faster degradation. So we kind of want to get all of this inside, don't we? For now. And then we'll reselect them. So it's a bit of a lower priority one. I just saw we've only got 20 raw water. Where the hell do we get that from? There's a water pond there. You can harvest it. Okay. Cool. Is there like a well or something? That is the question. I'm going to come into workbenches, see if there's anything to do with this. The metalworks. Brick station. We'll definitely want bricks, right? We'll want to start working on that. Metalworks, they might get us some tools of some kind that we need. Tempted to stick them inside with the kitchen. But for now, it might not hurt just to slap them next to this. We'll get a metalworks bench in. Also going to get a brick station. To be honest, yeah, construction's blocked there. Brick station can go there as well. We'll get that one in after. They'll keep the planks coming. Just need this one to be prioritized. You can right click stuff and make sure it is a priority too. And week 0. 100% success rate, no strikes. We gain this initial week shipment bonus. Nice, some bricks, some repair parts, some food rations, and some metal. We shall confirm that delivery. Alright, our second thing is ready. I forgot about this. Let's grab another Gloucester Gladiator then. Because why not? And then we can send 2 planes on a mission if they're a bit harder. At least we'll have extra ability then, right? I can't wait to get some better planes though. Someone's screaming and going mad. What's the matter? Current task. Panic. Wait, panicking, buddy? What's going on? Just seeing clay pit and sand pits over here as well. Alright, you carry on panicking then. He's having a moment. I don't blame him. And there we go. The indoor kitchen has been completed. Is there anything we can do with this? Looks very cool. I see some carrots, but doesn't look like it. What have we got here? We got a metalworks bench. So machinery uses 3 metal to 1 machinery, and then we've got 5 metal. So we could always have this producing, let's say like 80, but we've already got 121. So when it dips, they'll start working. And then bricks is 3 clay plus 2 raw water to create the bricks. We've got some sand. We've got 30 bricks. So I won't set that one up. Or maybe I can set it up to 30. So we don't actually produce any yet. And then I need to figure out where we gather stuff from. I'm sure you can take down that car for some metal. Food still absolutely fine. I need to find a better source of water. So let's have a look. Cement mixer, metal press, electronics workbench, tailor station, espionage radio, boiler tank, herb dryer, and glass. Glass distillery. No. All sorts of furniture to help them. Helps the mood look. Okay, we probably want to make some kind of wing for healing now. So maybe a medical tent of some kind. Just a basic one. A little window out the back, and then we'll chuck you in. There we go. This one will be the medical tent or hospital. So we can get a sick bed or 2 in there, just so we can indicate what it is. Tool trolley and night table gives some extra confidence. Ooh, affects recover by 3 minutes in radius. There's all sorts. Okay. So reality then, you'd have it kind of at the end of the bed, wouldn't you? And that'll cover all of these if we get another one on this side. That's cool. Medical tent going in. Training. We have bomb timing bench, exercise rack, mechanical training station, wooden flight simulator, a navigation board, and a shooting range. Okay. Lots of social stuff. That's cool. So it's mainly going to be through the workbenches then. Right, the indoor kitchen. Let's have a look. 2 food plus 2 raw. 3 raw water makes 2 purified water. Do we have purified water at the moment? We don't. So that's probably what's making them ill. So I guess we'll always produce until we have 10, and then food for the meals. I mean, there's 8 of us, right? Is it best to just produce till 8? There's food rations, and then we can have meals. So maybe 16. That makes a lot of sense. So they've got 2 meals each. But yeah, I'm just hovering over. Look, it shows you. So metal press, all the resources produced there. Food rations, low caliber ammo, high caliber ammo, plain bombs. This makes cement. This makes bricks. Electronic parts, repair parts. This makes tarp and camouflage, which is awesome. That produces intel. Boiler tank produces fuel. Ah. Have a little look at this thing then. So if we're producing fuel with this thing, let's put it out this way just for now. We want to keep them pretty efficient, right? Gonna try one of those out. Ooh, rainy recon mission. Let's have a look. We might go with 2. 88%. I don't think we're allowed more than 1. Oh, we are. 99%. We're going to send both our boys because we want to successfully do it. We want to hit every mission really to complete our weekly order. You can obviously edit the daily schedule too, guys. You can change the sleep and leisure schedule. I'm not going to. I'm going to kind of just leave it as is. make them go to bed maybe a little bit earlier, but the 5-hour sleep seems to work. If I click on them, they don't seem to have too much of a problem. So there's a button at the top to hide the roofs. That's better. I will hide the roofs for now. Looks like we can hire crew members for the points too. Ground crew or air crew. I mean, we need ground crew if anything, but I don't need them right now. It's just more mouths to feed, right? All right, successful mission. I officially have 3 points to work with now, 3 victory points. That's awesome. I'm just going to slow it down a second whilst they're in bed, and I'm going to get this cement mixer in. So, with this one, I do want to keep it all pretty close. So I might just slap it on here for now. It's a bit ugly, but we'll have it close enough to storage, right? We're going to waste food here, I see. Properly stored, no degradation. Oh, food rations do not go bad. Raw food does. So as long as the food rations are inside, they're absolutely fine. Here's our 2 planes, though. How are we looking? Health is okay. Health is okay. So we get 1 more here. We've got 2 more missions to do, and we've fulfilled our weekly order. So if you're wondering, I'm just following along down these guys. So I've got the last chair going in there. I've got a cement mixer coming. Seeds, we'll just have to wait for. We have another one. Pilots competition. We'll get them. Can I get them both on it? We're only allowed 1. So what if I have Lewis Gibbs? Who's better? Kenneth, slightly better. So 57%. I mean, go for it. You can only send 1 anyway. So get out there and do us proud. Now, if you're wondering, we can actually get ourselves a Hawker Hurricane if we get another spot. And it's an airstrip tier 1. We could also get a tier 2 if we get the... Oh, look at this. Yes. So Flamingo is huge, though. Cheeky supply ship there. Those ones cost a fortune there. I kind of want to hold on to it for now. I'm not sure. Oh, we failed. I think that's okay. Kenneth. He's not going to like that. He's going to be very unhappy, but that's fine. 1 more mission, we hit this anyway. So let's have a look at this cement mixer then. So 10 sand plus raw water makes cement. We don't have any, so let's make, I don't know, 20. That sounds good. And then what is this? 1 food plus 4 raw water makes fuel. And then we can do purified water. I'm doing that over here, but we don't necessarily need fuel yet. Yeah, we do. 1 food plus 4 raw food. 1 water plus 4 raw food. So fuel, I mean 20. Oh, ongoing attack. Scramble. Take your squadrons airborne. Scramble. Get them in, boys. Oh, this is cool. What do we have? Fighter. They're gonna have to be fighters for sure. Get in. I can hear them. Oh my god. Get inside, boys. Right, we're off out. Nope, we're back. It didn't do anything, that first attack, so we're okay. Did it do, I guess, just damaged my plane? Not really, to be honest. Just a little flyby. I'm just going to mark a couple of things for destruction here to clear out the base, because that's going to be our 3rd landing spot. I think I can clear these out, so let's do that as well. Got a bit of clearing to do. Wouldn't mind getting another slot, if I'm honest. Put down, get another plane in. I need to start maybe getting the hangar. They're metal, aren't they? So, metal floor. Could start a hangar. Can you put it over the top? Oh, you can. That's awesome. Okay, so we can just go like that. And then we have... Is that right? It's not a window. Pilot competition. Oh, come on. Kenneth, you feeling lucky, or... Let's send Lewis Gibbs this time. It's 57%. Hopefully he can. I really want to see if we can get this. I don't know how it works. And then we'll need the roof over the top. We'll see. That's going to cost us a lot of metal. Hey, successful that time. What do we get then? Performance. Oh, okay. We're all good. Another victory point. What do we get? We've completed this now. So own a tier 2 runway. Get 5 victory points, order a Spitfire, and build a fuel tank. Okay, so we want a tier 2 medium parking. This seems huge. We've just cleared it out. That's awesome. So we're going to get tier 2 parking there. This might have been a bit overkill, if I'm honest, on the hangar for these little planes, but we'll see. I'm excited just to see what it looks like. Alright, we got a new proper mission here then. We got a bit of recon to do. I'll send both just in case. Although, no, actually, I'm going to send one because it does cost us fuel every time. So, 96, that's fine. It requires 47 fuel. These guys are fueled up just fine. There it is. We need the door, don't we? Let's make that hangar door at the front. No. I think you've just got to leave it open like that. I don't know, but you don't necessarily have to wall it all the way across. So I'm going to try that and see if that then counts as it being covered. I think it will, so... because we don't want to box it in. And we were successful. Lovely. Another victory point then. So I'm hoping then with this tier 2... honestly, don't really want them doing the hangar. I want them doing the roof first. Sorry, the medical. That's alright. We'll let them do their thing. And we got another one. Rally recon mission. We will send... yep, you're 88%. I don't want to drain the fuel, you know. Let's go Louis Gibbs. That'll have to do, I think. Yeah. They're both the same though, so it doesn't really matter. And we were successful getting those victory points. Now I need to find a way of getting water now. This is a concern. The map's quite large. Found a water little pot there. I don't know if there's a direct way of continually getting them though. And there we go. Our seeds are ready. So this is perfect. I should be able to then get this with beans. We can hit start on that. Hopefully they'll get that going so we can have food. There's still plenty to harvest around anyway. And we found quite a bit of raw water about. So I guess water might need to come from delivery. And I don't know whether it fills up over time in these little pools. It seems to, so that's not too bad. And we'll mine some sand from over here. There is... what is that? Clay there as well. I might grab some of that then. Got room for it. So we're going to be group field B actually after we've done this next runway. That'll take us to the next tier. That's good. Because I need that metal shipment, actually. And I believe there is a workbench that can help us make tarp in the tailor station. Which I reckon we're going to need to grow something for it. It needs to be placed indoor. Let's put this in the other section. We're building a bit too much here. Definitely bitten off quite a bit. But look at that. We have a good amount of food coming. Light fighter interception. Might need both for this. Yep, we're going to go for a 98% success rate because I'm not failing. We need these victory points. And how much is a Spitfire from tier 2 then? So Spitfire is 5. Okay. So we have enough for the Spitfire already. I just need them to finish this off. Yes, successful. We will take it. I'm going to slow it down because I'm looking for where iron might be. So we found clay and sand. We've obviously got a lot of food lying about, so we're going to need some of this into meals as well. We'll just grab a few of those. Did I see some iron? Or do we got to wait for it? They're making it still, but this hangar was a big build. I can't lie. Actually need to get this machinery going. 3 metal. This one should be priority, so we'll have 5 of those. 3 metal that makes 1 machinery. I'm going to turn that off so they stop building the hangar for now because we definitely don't need the metal. It was very silly of me to build this giant hangar already. So we'll get the machinery parts in. I should get these. That chair actually requires 1 piece of tarp. So once this is in, I can make the tarp, make this chair, move back to making this with the tarp. There we go. We had an 83.333 success rate on missions, so we've got our requirements at least. So that's 100 metal, some food rations, repair parts, and some bricks. So it's going to be easier actually once we get to the next tier. I think we can now order in though our Spitfire. Airstrip tier 2 low. Oh no, we need tier 2 airstrip, don't we? Oh, you silly sausage. Can I expand this one? So if I destroy this... hold on, we'll start by destroying these guys out, and then I should be able to make it wider. Yeah, then we'll get the Spitfire, because it needs to be longer and wider. Our tier 2 needs to be super long. We're going to need to destroy all of this out. It needs to be super long and super wide, so... dangerous recon mission. Let's go for just one of them. 77%, I'm glad to risk that. I think I have to at this point, because we just can't... well, I don't want to spare the fuel, if I'm honest. And we were successful anyway, so I'll take it. Thank you very much, squadron. And we got our shipment in, so we got a good amount of metal and stuff. And we got some more food rations, so it was enough to last us the week anyway. And we've built up our own capability here, so think we're fine. In 2 days they are harvestable, so I should be able to keep making the fuel then. So I'm just going to test what kind of size runway we need. So let's try... It's going to have to be dirt, so width only needs to be... Ah, there we go. So it would be... Oh, that's fine. Let me try that again then. Yeah, that width is okay, so we'd have to just go either all the way out to here for tier 2, but I think dirt is no good. Sand goes to tier 2. Let's remove that. So we're going to try our runway once this is gone. Boom. There we go. So they've only got to add in the rest, then we'll confirm it. I'll just get rid of this construction bit that's blocked, which is these sections here. Then we're good. So there's a huge runway we'll need. And then I'll need to convert it probably to sand. So I'm going to have to do some harvesting of sand here. I can probably cancel whatever it is you're doing there, and I can cancel you guys on... That's all right, they can carry on. We're good. It seems to almost be tier 2 there, though. That would be 200 sand. We've got 140, so we could do that. We'll wait. I think it's going up as they're building it anyway, so if we can keep it as dirt, I'm okay with that. No, we can't. All right, so 140 sand. Let's harvest the sand first. Let's see how we get, because that means I can still do my missions then, can't I? There we go. We'll send one out on that. And he's successful as well. Now, just keeping an eye. We're good on water. We're good on food. Just keeping a very close eye on it all. So that's actually easier to read from that. So you can have the actual details. We'll keep it like that then, based on what we have. 9 victory points now as well. We've almost maxed on it. That's 240 sand. So we can officially convert this, and that'll take it to tier 2. And then we can get our beautiful Spitfire. Should watch them a little bit more, shouldn't I, as well, as they go through, because the art style is super cool. You're stuck there, mate, as they go and eat at their little chairs. Look, they're happy enough. As you can see, the morale is good. So if it falls to minus 70, it is game over. That's the most important thing. All scranning away. It's cool, isn't it? Need to finish that, though. If we got our tarp maker in now. So tarp to 5 tarp. I think this just means it's produced permanently, right? So we're going to want maybe 30. What do we have? 2 tarp makes 1 camouflage. Ah, that's interesting. So I guess you're going to be able to camouflage the buildings. There you go, getting the crafting going. I could hire someone else too to get stuff done a bit more. That might be a good idea. Let's go into crew list, not the plane management, because that's not what we want. Actually going to hire someone. So we want another ground crew member, Vera. So we've got all men at the moment, but let's hire our first woman because she seems to be the happiest. So we'll take it. Come and join us. That does mean I might need another bed. Yep, I need 1 more bed. Just chuck that in there. And a birthday mission. What the hell is this? I'm going to have to send both because I can't not get them, right? It's better for us if we keep morale high by winning. And loads of food coming in. I'm going to go to 30 fuel. And then I'll probably see if we can go to purified water as well. 30 of it. Do we have any? We only have raw water. So, oh, sand runways coming in. Look, guys. Beautiful. So what are the other ones? Concrete, tarmac, and steel tarmac. I guess that's for your big boy bomber ones as well, isn't it? It's so funky. Oh yeah, I'm going to need 1 more chair because of that too. But the mission was successful. We're getting pretty full on victory points, aren't we? So let's get maybe a blank chair. So the better the furniture, the more they gain rest-wise, by the way, guys. So you see they're both affects eat, chill in 0. So passive, relaxing. Affects eat, chill in 0.5 meters radius. So if they eat on a chair, they get +1 energy as opposed to standing. I think there's some multiple objects to make them happier as well. Planning boards, which gains confidence for the aircrew. They have that anyway. What else? Comfy chair. We'd get these inside. So that goes +1 for mood, +3 per hour for energy. Ah, piano. That's luxury goods though. We don't have any luxury goods being crafted yet. So there's quite a bit you can see. Small flagpole. We have one of those already. Fireplace. I do like the idea of a fireplace here. Let's do it. Right in the middle, because this fireplace will then give +1 mood within the radius when they're sat down. Next mission then. I haven't really showed you the actual map, have I? So I'm going to send one. It's 77%. Let me show you the mission map. So you can have multiple going around at some point. But they all have different difficulties and stuff. So far though, it's not been too bad for tier 1 planes, right? I think we might get new missions when we get the next tier stuff. Now I need to find where this fuel tank is. Replenishing fuel tank. There it is. So, oh, okay. That looks cool. Kind of makes sense to... Did you have it over this way? By the hangars, I think you... Let's imagine both are open, aren't they? You don't want them by the buildings. This might become a target. Let's put one over this side. So, we did get our cement mixer in, didn't we? Yeah, let's go to... Is that enough? Uses sand. Let's go to 40 cement. Oh, scramble. We got no fighters, have we? We got one. Scramble. I'm going to sound the alarm. Didn't do anything. Oh, here we go. No start. These enemies have been shot down. Oh, cool. We don't need to worry then. We'll take it. And a mission is successful. Oh, no, it hasn't. Ah! She actually got hit by that. Oh, Frederick. Sorry, not she. Sorry, mate. The attack is a shooter and a bomb. Oh, my God. What just happened? Oh, no. I guess they come and repair this, do they? Yeah, they trash it and repair it. Got ya. That's good. Oh, so we need something to shoot these down, really, don't we? That's what we need. The Spitfire, man. Fuel tank done, though. So is that like that is a storage for it? They're not going to be very happy tonight because they've got to sleep under all this. Well, we'll let them do their leisure thing. Now, I'm not afraid to admit this. I got it completely wrong. Well, that mission failed. That's okay. But you can build the building in more than just tarp, I believe. Hopefully we can rebuild all of this after the disaster anyway. It's okay. I want to see if I can get some more seeds from the other people as we order them in too. But, I mean, we have good food. I just need to make them into meals. We've got purified water. Let's change this actually to that version so I can see everything that little bit better. It looks like they're rebuilding. I just need more tarp. We have 30, but they're making it. Might go a little bit higher then. Let's hit up 50 tarp. Let's go 60. I feel like they could keep that going. And I'm going to come in and I think we grab a new ground crew member. Let's hire Pauline Clouston. Hello, Pauline. We should probably get you a bed in as well. And we'll start making some nice stuff very soon. At the moment, I'm just kind of stuffing it in. But we'll get that sorted. We'll get her a nice chair as well. I think we'll stick with... I think there was some nice... Yeah, we'll go with another wooden chair. Slowly start upgrading all this. Hopefully we can get around the campfire. It's quite cute, really. And that fits pretty much everything. We don't quite hit these ones, but that's all right. So I'm fairly certain we can order our Spitfire now. So let's get that in. Oh, there's so much we can grab. We can only go tier 2 at the moment. We're going to request a Spitfire plane to come and sit on this, though. That's exciting. So order... Construct an AA gun. Build up the buffers by selecting a spot for the delivered crate. Order an additional AA gun. Add a Bofors AA gun to the shipment at the end of the week. Fully assign a crew to the AA gun. Build siren on a pole. Siren on a pole. There it is. We can definitely get siren on a pole. We probably want this somewhere nearby. It's like a raid alarm, right? We'll get that one in. Now, in terms of the end of week thing, how do we order that in? Have we got to get up to group B? Oh, we need 2 runways for group B. If I click this, can we get a gun in? There it is. All right, shipment. I think we've got to get this second runway. So if we just get 1 runway in, small one, I think by doing that we can have 2 planes fly at once, right? So let's maybe demolish that out. Although you want the runway close enough to actually work with it. But this is a cool first big runway, right? The Spitfire. Supermarine Spitfire. That's awesome. I might increase the food as well. Why not? We'll just hit that in. We've got loads of food, so we may as well do all raw beans. Or have we? We will have. Sorry, 2 days, so they'll be able to cook up. Got a few food rations. We've got them coming in. 1 day is the shipment, and I don't quite have enough. So I think, yeah, we just needed that airfield. If we do that, we can destroy... I think they automatically destroy, but we want to clear all that out, right? That can be our second airstrip. Let's see. I don't know if that counts towards us on the tier 2, but we really want to pick a spot for the gun. And I've seen some of the pictures on the Steam Workshop, by the way, guys, of some people's creations in this game. I am a massive noob in comparison. So there's quite a bit I don't know, obviously, but you kind of build in kind of different ways. So, yeah, there, look. So once you click it, you can go wooden, bricks, or cement. So if we wanted to make a little wooden room, as an example, we could turn this into the main barracks, right? I think that's a great idea. Or like an eating space or whatever. I think I'm going to start with the plank floor, though. I'm going to let them start to do that, because planks, honestly, not going to take that long if someone's working on it. So we're all good. We've cleared this out almost. The second runway is almost here. We got the shipment in one day, so I'd love to finish that off. We've got the extra crew anyway. I think we need to get more. We got the bed coming in when it's possible to build it, I think. Do I need one more? I think I need another bed. There we go. We can confirm the basic delivery anyway. We need the metal for the rest of this. So that's absolutely fine. We need one more bed. Oh, and you can do it. Yeah, chest of drawers is up there. So we'll go another bed right there. They can finish building this. I probably need to rebuild the roof. it's really silly, isn't it? Let me get that rebuilt as well. Just so they're not sleeping outside, to be honest. Get a little doorway there as well. I think that's good. And then we can get the roof on top. There's still got loads of work to do, but that's okay at the moment. I think that gives it a wooden roof. And then we'll slowly kind of convert this into wood. I know it's a lot, but I think that's the right thing to do. Now, I certainly think our storage is relatively big. So I've just realized the storage is overlapping here as well. So we probably want to work on that. But we did pull in quite a lot of raw wood and stuff there. So pretty good. Yeah, there's the food. And we'll always have some meals on the go, I think. Yeah, 14 there with the purified water. So I'm going to need to go out gathering some more water as well. So there's loads of jobs to do. Look at that. That little wooden one looks so cool, man. Very cool. So we have a hostage rescue mission, which is actually in France now, is that? Or is that Belgium? It's on the edge, which is very cool. So we're going to give the Spitfire a run here, I think. 88% chance. Let's give it a go. I'm assuming these AA guns, when we get attacked, we can kind of deal with it a bit better. But let's send the Spitfire out for its first run. If we get another victory point, that is another one we can get. So it's kind of up to you what kind of planes you want to go for, isn't it? Which I think is pretty cool. Just need continuous run of this stuff. Yeah, there it is. The roof coming on. All right, we're back sealed in, so I can replace the flooring, I think. So I can start doing that. I would like to change it to plank floor. It'll look a lot nicer, I think, when we do it. I don't know if you get the tarp back. I don't think you do. And then we can look to actually start decorating these places now. But we're nearly there. We got harvest. Mission successful, though, which gives a good stuff here. Keeps our morale nice and high. But yeah, we'll get this sorted. We've got the beans coming tomorrow, which is a bunch of food. So I don't think food is a problem now. And then we'll let this kind of go for the next one. So I'll have a main. I might turn this into a larger storage. Actually get this moved over. Maybe crafting. I don't know. I could put it all in one roof, right? We got a rainy recon mission. I assume this one is just good for our little plane. It is. So we'll send that out. We'll keep doing them just in the background. And hopefully we can get the hangars completed as well. I'd love to get one over this, but that would be a lot. That's it, guys. You keep working. Bit of gardening going on. All sorts. I think it's safe to say we've got good basic resources now, haven't we, across the board. So it is coming in. I would just love to get this machine gun. My only problem with these is I don't feel like there's anywhere we can move these. So I think for now we keep all these items in. And actually I think we should process metal. Always have a backup of these. And you can build cement and concrete buildings too. And I'm assuming that means they're better against the bombs. I'm not sure. So let's have a look at the next shipment. Yeah, there we go. So we're group field B. So we officially should. How do I get rid of this then? Oh, you drag it. Okay, so if I go large, it takes 3 spaces from what I can see. Yeah, so I can drag it over. Look, that's a searchlight. We don't want that. Radio tower. Oh, so there's all sorts you can only get from here. So we need to go fulfill missions then. So basically need to fulfill a couple more missions. Then we should be able to drag some ammo or stuff over. So once we unlock another slot, we can go with 3 in favor of that. Got you. That's how you change it. Cool. So we'll just wait for more missions then, I think. Got one in progress. Nah, makes sense. Hopefully you guys can finish that then. And I'd be tempted to get... Can I sell a plane? Ah, bin it off. This plane, including all crew, will permanently leave the base. That kind of makes me sad. Do I just get another one, you know? Problem is fueling them all. I kind of don't want to get rid of it. But I'd like to order in another plane, like a Hawker Hurricane, you know? Oh, you get the pilot with it anyway. The Bristol Beaufighter Mark 1. Kind of maneuverability. Some are better than others. I think the Gloucester Gladiator has better maneuverability than the Hawker Hurricane. But the Hawker Hurricane, yeah, this Bristol one has slightly stronger. Stealthiness is much better. No, Gloucester Gladiator has better. Okay, that's interesting. I got it. Right, medium fighter interception. So this has to be a Spitfire. Oh, 48. So we're going to have to send both, actually. 82%. Right, that's one mission successful. Is that enough to unlock now? The answer's no. Okay, so what do we need? Requirements, 4+ missions and 50% success. So we're about to do our 3rd mission, so we're nearly there, actually. And I'd be tempted to then spend another victory point on another set of hands to get things done. I've just got to be careful that food doesn't get too far out of hand, but we've got plenty of rations. We have 29 meals as well, so I think the play, now that I'm understanding this, it's much easier and makes a lot more sense. Let's have a look. Ground crew will get... Let's give him Neil Flynn. He has the better motivation right now, but we will need another bed. 15 planks for a bed as well. Yeah, we're going to need a bigger space. I think I'm going to move these over afterwards, but for now we're going to stuff as many as we can in there just whilst they get it done. The last lot of planks are done, so I think we're back to over here now. And the attack was good. So where does that leave us? One more mission. What is it for Group A fields? Runway tier 3, minimum 3+ runways and 6 parking spots. So realistically, we could start clearing out where a 3rd runway would go, and it actually makes sense to go. Let's say, right, let me think about this. 1 medium parking by the fuel depot, but then a large runway to the side. That could be pretty cool, couldn't it? I think going opposite this runway would make sense though. And then we need to demolish that out. Can I do that? Oh, it's going to get rid of mine. Let's get rid of all those. And let's get rid of you, all of you. These are going to be parking spots. I know this is a lot of work, but I've got to clear it out. This tier 3 runway is going to be huge. And we're going to just look for... There is a tiny bit more water out here. And I think mostly relying on what you can order in for rations every week. I really like this game. It's very cool. It's really early access too, so it's going to be interesting to see what they come out with. You'll have to let me know your thoughts, guys. And obviously, if you have played, let me know any tips and stuff as well. I think I'm doing all right, though. Kind of makes sense what I'm doing. Now that I understand you can build in multiple different things, but we definitely need to increase our storage space. That's one thing I will not deny. I'm going to actually get rid of those walls right now. And I'm going to expand. Can you expand? I think I can if I do this. Let me just pause a second. I wouldn't mind expanding the storage if I'm honest. But for now, we'll just do that. Birthday mission. Let's be honest, which one is going to be better? If we put in... I would be tempted just... Yeah, the Spitfire's no good. So actually, the 2 Gloucester Gladiators are the best combination here. That one's called a replenishing fuel tank. Does that mean it's fills up automatically? I don't know. So we need to complete this mission because this is the one where we get our gun, right? Hopefully, anyway. Maybe a gun and some medicine. And there it is. Right. First things first, as we completed that mission, we have 4 slots now into which we can put in the gun. There we go. I don't think we need the metal. I would be in favor of taking the strong medicine this time. And the reason for that is... automatic delivery based on 20% of max capacity of all planes. So you get a small amount of fuel regardless. And yeah, this gun is going to be so cool. So we need to pick a spot on where we're going to put that. So it pays to get these up because the bigger your airbase, the bigger your shipments. Nice. So in all honesty then, I think I'm going to see if I can destroy out. I want to get rid of this storage zone. Remove. There we go. Boom. What I'm going to do is just pause this up a second. We get rid of that storage zone. We're going to put a fresh one down, and I'm going to put in. So we'll start really basic, like RimWorld style here, but I'm going to go for a food one. So raw water and food in here. Is there meals? Meals. Okay, and then we'll get a basic one in here. Don't judge me, guys. This one's going to be for medicine. It makes a lot of sense, right? And then we'll get a large one. So we'll have high priority. Then we'll get a normal storage in this end, which I'm going to make longer. Would love to move that. I might have to rebuild it. And then what we'll do is get this. So it's easy enough. I'm wondering whether we go brick. We've got 90 brick. Cement they're going to make regardless anyway. So we could start that. Storage is the most important, I would say. So storage needs to be cement. This is huge amounts though. I'm going to do it. And we've got it crafting anyway, right? And we've got sand, quite a bit of it actually, lying about. So we might need more hands, but there's plenty to mine. So I think as long as we keep mining clay and sand, we can build in those two. Morale's nice and high. Food is good. So we've got our storage in here now. So they can go and cook. What I should probably do is just repeat meals constantly. Although it is 2 raw water, so maybe not. Let's go till 30 now instead. But yeah, that's going to take them some building, but it's going to move all of our storage inside at least, right? Did we get our gun? Next shipment 5 days. When did I get my gun? Days left 5. We might need to wait. Oh, what? I thought I had that in time. That's okay. We can carry on building. All right, we've got a new mission, a pilot's competition. Let's see if... Spitfire, much better. Let's go with you then. Yeah, they have their maneuverability, look, so it's a better plane for it. Success rate is higher, so it pays to try and win every time. Now, I think for the guys, we should probably say we have someone dedicated to collecting. So 1 must be the highest. This contains harvest, so this is the main one. We've got people doing this, haven't we? Yeah. Okay, good. We want a bit of a mixture. Obviously, aircrew, we're not going to have anything other than that as well. I'm still in favor of getting more, but we got 11 in the ground crew. I think that's good at the moment. We got not quite enough chairs for them to chill, but I'll put this indoors eventually, I think. Oh, how did you fail, man? Minus 20 crew confidence, minus 20 crew mood. Not ideal. If you ruin my Group B field stuff, I'm not going to be happy. But good news, floor is almost done with planks, so they've done a great job. Small troop transport. Well, not very good. I might take the Spitfire out. 82% on the Gloucester Gladiators. I'll go with that. I don't want to send them all. Right, last ones. Floor is in. We could do a little bit at a time. I do kind of want them to carry on crafting, but that's okay. Oh god, scramble. Confirm. There's not a lot we can do. Hopefully they don't hit us this time. We're going to go for a door this end and a door this end. And then maybe we'll start a couple of walls because they're not quite ready for anything else. That's a problem. Let's see. Please don't hit my guys. They're all hiding inside, look. Right, scramble report. We've managed to hit the interceptor, our fighter. The enemy has been shot down. We shot one down. Nice. Spitfire did a good job, and the rest hit here. So we're fine. Good job. Light bomber interception. They've just failed again. Right, Spitfire's 82%. Surely you've got it this time. Got an injured character off the back of that, have we? Well, morale is still okay, and I think we're still fine in here. As long as we keep above 50%, we get this shipment, right? So we'll get our medicine and gun. And he managed to get this one. Good. We need those victory points. So we're on 8. What do we want to do next? I feel like we need even more crew members. So let's go with Nigel Jacobs. He seems pretty happy. I might get a second one here. And then let's get Harold Hindrup as well. So we're going to need a couple of beds to deal with. So I'm going to turn this into the barracks, I think. So, sleeping-wise, and we want to place these in a way that they get all of their buffs as well with the bedside tables and stuff. So we'll start with like that, I think. And if I come into furniture, you get chest of drawers plus 2 mood, and then a shelf plus 3. So really, I feel like you need a gap in between to hit the beds. We could hit one there. We get a shelf there. Let's start with bedside tables then, I think is the best. There's a little chest of drawers because I can get them in between. I don't know if they get a double buff for hitting that, but I saw that these guys have it and these ones don't. Hopefully we can improve their work speed then via that. And then let's continue on the walls here and here. I may as well just smash it out, to be honest. I've just realised there's no point just doing a bit of time if it's the only building. Why not? Getting a little bit low on wood, so we'll set up another harvest. I think we'll hit a couple of these. I don't necessarily need that food, but I'm going to cut them down anyway to be grown again. What are we? Artillery spotting mission. So it's recon. One Gloucester Gladiator is 96%. So we'll just send that one. I think that's absolutely fine. And I keep forgetting to show you the mission map. It's super cool. So eventually you can have multiple missions as the bigger you get and it kind of comes all over. I do think they're planning on having different bases and stuff. It's going to be very cool to pick your locations. Definitely something we're going to revisit through updates, man. Very cool. And the mission was successful. Good job. I was just looking at maybe getting a large flagpole. Replace our bigger one with one of these, and it kind of makes sense to have it like as they're coming in, you know, from the road here would be pretty cool. Let's do that. Dangerous recon mission. Success estimate. Required fuel level. These guys are, hold on, that went up with just one. Oh, 97% on that. Must have been bugged then. I don't know. The combined thing's an issue, so let's go. I guess it's a Dover recon mission. You need to be a bit more discreet with it. I'm going to break down this other flagpole. I think you do get a buff for them. Yeah, confidence +6, but we want the big one. They salute the flag, which is funny. A roadblock as well. Mission successful, that's fine. Just have a little look. Little roadblock if anyone wants to come in. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Our runway goes all the way over here, though, so we probably want to start thinking about that. I could move my small flight areas to this, make this a large one. I've spent all this time doing this, you know. Oh, curtains. Ah, we definitely want some windows then, don't we? I feel like we should get some windows, especially on the wooden one. I think it will look nice. Right, we'll start with just either end, and then we'll go for the plank roof on top. I have our first full wooden bed cabin. Oh, no water. That's a problem. Yeah, there's got to be a better way to get water. It's something... I've got enough to harvest around, but it seems a bit weird. It's the only way to get them, so we'll see. All right, looks like we're confirming our gun delivery. Beautiful. Notice they're struggling with energy a little bit. It's going back up, but we need to do something to get them more energy. I think... are you dead? Nope, you're just sleeping on the floor. We tried going to bed, Nigel. There we go. So just going to change the schedule here, just shorten the day. So we'll go 7 till 8, I think. Maybe, yeah, we'll have 1 hour of leisure from when they wake up, I think. So it's mainly the tiredness. So if we give them the extra hour in bed or something, we'll see. We'll see how we get on. This NG seems pretty good across the board. It's just a couple of them working a bit longer, so that's fine. A factory bombing run. I don't think I have anything that can bomb, if I'm honest. No, we're going to have to probably... Unable to start the mission. Can we just ignore it? Or have we got to wait? We don't really have a bomber, unless we can get one. I think at the Pool Defiant... No, even that doesn't. Which one? A Bristol Blindheim? Yeah, that's a bombing plane. That has much better bombing capacity. Whereas the Spitfire is the lowest you could get, really. Same with the Gloucester. What about the Hawker Hurricane's low? The bow fighter is a little bit better. So it would have to be... Did I see? Yeah, it would be the Bristol Blenheim would be the bombing run one. Okay. So we might need a second tier 2 medium parking, which is fine. I think we go for one. Because we can have it use this runway anyway. We'll have to readjust where we put everything afterwards. Right, we've got our gun. How do we deploy this sucker? Oh, you can do all sorts. Look, there's rugs that give extra energy and confidence. There's, posters. There's all sorts, man. Right, where's this gun then? Oh, I've just seen this herb dryer. We should 100% get one of these. That's medicine. Our own set from herbs. Let's get one of those in. Gotta be one of these outdoor things, right? Or is it like in a box or something? Selecting a spot for the delivered crate. There it is. Build. Ah. Oh, where do we want to put our gun then, guys? This kind of cool, having one with some sandbags around here by the flag, wouldn't it? The start of the runway. Let's go with that. And let me see if there's anything we can decorate it with. There has to be some kind of... Yeah, sandbags. Look at this. That wasn't right. Ah, this is going to be cool. Ah, water pump, you donut. It's right there. Pays to look, doesn't it? Water pump. So we no longer need to harvest the water. There will be a water pump. And it makes sense for it to be kind of out this way by... what I would put a backdoor storage on it. So we'll get it over this way. Now, I just want to get my corner sandbags in. Actually, we'll do the front ones first. And we'll need an entrance point. We would obviously have it at the back, wouldn't we? Yeah, like that. And then we have the corners in like that. We'll have our sandbags in, so it looks like it is in and defended. That's super cool. Anti-aircraft. Right, let's have a look at this next one. Let's see if we can get something in that would help with this. It's going down if we put... So 50% success rate with the Spitfire. Let's give it a go. The thing is, you've got to kind of work with it to pick what we want. So what do we have? Military construction. Ammo, repair parts, fuel. Bear in mind we get a little bit of this stuff anyway. Let's have a look at some of the large ones. Advanced bombing simulator. A Vickers machine gun. That does kind of excite me, I can't lie. But in this case, I think it would make sense to get some resources. Wouldn't mind growing the rest of the other stuff, you know, but we're doing... you know what? Did see this radio tower. If we can pull the radio tower, we might be good. Because I want to see what it does. So, thinking about it, we're going to get the water pump in and we've got everything else. I'm going to go ahead and grab 2 more crew members. And we're going to get a couple of beds in for these guys. Because we are already setting this up, right? Let's take off the roofs. One there. And another one there. And we'll get in one little chest of drawers in the middle again. I think that's fine. Low integrity resources. Some resources are not sheltering or degrading. I'm sorry. Like I say, I'm going to pick up one of these bombing bombing planes, which should come in pretty handy. As you can see, it is coming in. Oh, that was what it was for. But our machine gun is coming in. We've got to fully assign it, though. But I don't know. We've ordered in a couple more crew members, so I might be able to. And that mission failed. Minus 40 base confidence. That's not ideal. You say ammo refill, but how do I assign them? Oh, there. It's got to be that. So we want, let's assign you, Neil Flynn, and maybe let's go with Pauline. I'm going to have to assign some more in, but there we go. We've got them on the gun. So we'll always have that manned. And then what I'm going to do is go for, I'm going to have to just take Veronica for now. We've got to wait for a reset. And is my roof done? It is. Beautiful. So we just need yet another bed. But I'm going to keep it like this anyway. And I think I can, if I can fit 2 rows here, I might put a bit of a dining hall this side. You never know, right? It might be a good idea. And there's a couple inside that I want to make sure we get with the curtains, right? That increases the mood within a radius, although it's not really much we can do. I don't know if it includes when they walk past it, but we'll get them in. Floor decorations, though, this makes a lot of sense. So like a Persian rug need camouflage, though. We'll have to make some of these. Sleep and chill within a radius. So basically, each bed we get, I guess you can put it underneath the beds. Put it at the foot of the beds. That's a good idea. But we're going to need to set this up to make, let's do, until you have the 2, let's go 4 camouflage. I think that's fair. We'll get all this in. We'll start making this just that little bit better. We're building way too much at once, but I'm so glad we got this Vickers machine gun in. Cannot order ammo refill. Yeah, I know. Right, recon mission we can do, I think. And recon is best done in a Gloucester Gladiator, so we'll send that. 94% surely doesn't fail. We need the morale. What I would like is building priority, though. If that makes sense. So I could set a priority on a building. Mission was successful, though. We are good. So we will order in that bombing plane once we get enough for it. There we go. Rugs coming in now as well. So as they sleep, that's going to help massively. I think we've got them all in. Hopefully the bed's going in too. We can get that finished. Planks are coming as well. Beautiful. Urgent ground squadron support. So best is the Spitfire then. Kenneth and you. Combined forces. Why does it do that? Yeah, no success. Injured crew members. Airplane can't fly. Who's injured? Nigel Jacobs. There's none of these. What are you on about? Spitfire guy is injured. So we got 26%. It's no good, man. I think it might pay off to get even more in the way of just smaller planes too then. So a couple of the like slightly better smaller ones on this runway. It does make sense if we get another small parking then. They're obviously not going to last as long, so that's fine, but we'll get them in. I don't like the way around that I've just done that actually. So we'll get it this way as well. And I think we'll move the Spitfires over this way. That's an ammo refill too, so we're going to need that from the HQ. Not looking good so far. Right, maybe let's go on the next mission at least, so we'll send them on the recon kind of one. Yeah, the Gloucester Gladiator, there's not enough ammo for it, I think. I need to stop setting so many things to be built at once. I'm going to have a mission disappear. I don't know whether that counts as a fail. I don't think it does. Mission cancelled. So it's not showing as an X, which is good. I think I'm out of sand. So let's go and get a bit more of that. I actually need quite a lot of it because we've got these sandbags to do. I was just looking, they're not getting them at all. So let's go harvest all of that. If there's more sand for tomorrow, let's get it as well. Ah, move things like furniture around. So once that's built, I can move it. Silly me. I can move the beds. Mission successful, we'll take that. Got ya. So one at a time we can get these done. So I'm thinking we have a row in the way that the rugs will work. So like bunk beds, you know what I mean? And then we can get these guys moved over. And light fighter interception. The Gloucester Gladiator can go now. Can the Spitfire go yet? He can. 92%. You're going, mate. Well done, buddy. Ah, all along there's me thinking, why can't I do anything? And actually I can just move stuff. Silly me. Right, we've got the water pump now. So this automatically looks like it produces the 30 water. So we don't need to worry about that anymore. Good. The things you know. And my flagpole's up. There we go. And my sandbags coming in. Our gun looks awesome. In order to get on top of way more building, I'm actually in favour of getting a second source station here. So, I mean, yeah, let's do it. Let's get it out this way by this store. Have a little work, like a wooden workshop out this way eventually. So we've got our kitchen we can change into something better. And eventually I want to change these into wood as well. Maybe this becomes the workshop, I'm not too sure. But these barrels also give energy, look. So you kind of want these. If they're outside, they're going to give energy to the beds. It's really cool, man. The more you kind of learn on it, the better it is. This is awesome. And there we go, 507 sand, bit overkill, but that's fine. And a mission successful, beautiful. Can we get both of these done then? 4 planks in that one, a bit of sand. No, everything's in that, so we'll prioritize both of these. Hopefully, once they wake up, we can get that in. And the second plank maker, we'll have that going. And we'll have that set to 70 as well. Right, we're going to send 2. So we're going to send 1 Spitfire, 1 Gloucester Gladiator on this next mission just to go and intercept for 91%. I think we're getting there. Yeah, I've got 4 slots now. So, to be honest, I'd be in favour of probably waiting a little bit longer, but we are producing everything. The problem I have is I do need bullets. We need that high caliber ammo, 1,000 of them too. And then if we get low caliber ammo, that might be what we need to do. I think that's pretty sensible, isn't it? So I think for now we'll confirm that. If we get to Group A, obviously it opens the shipments up. But I think that, yeah, I'm getting it now, I think. So, and then once they're done with this, we'll send these guys out. We'll go ahead and make sure we get... Small planes need to be moved to this runway for a start, don't they? Yeah, let's let them eat up. I'm pretty sure I needed that low resource stuff as well, but I think I can hammer out planks with 2 of them going now, which is much better, and then cement for the other ones. And they are finishing off this parking spot, which I do want to get a second bomber for. Tank squad bombing run. I can't do that yet, so hopefully we can get this built and I can order a bomber in, and I might be able to go and do it. Right, mission successful. Let's come in, and we want the Bristol Blenheim, don't we? Let's request one of those. Hopefully he's coming in and we get to see this beauty. Hello. What are you guys doing? Yeah, look at that. That is a cool plane, man. If anyone's just loves World War II, honestly, the game for you. It's kind of making me want the exact type of game now for both the military, like army troops, and the navy now, you know? But now, let's go have a look. Let's prepare for this, because is it not in yet? I've got to wait for it. Oh, this is a 3-crew plane as well. I guess because it's bombing. Alright, let's have a look. Bristol Blindheim is a 26 and then 46 with that. So even with that, it's not good enough. So I'll see if we can get our Spitfire to join in. Right, expires in a moment. Let's have a look. So Gloucester Gladiator, Spitfire. It's only 72% with all 4, but we're going to do it. A full bombing run. I've actually got my 3rd slot now too, so I'd be in favour of... Can I move that? Yeah, I kind of wasted this, didn't I? So I'm going to get that gone. We're going to put in our tier 1 runways because they fit in absolutely perfect here. So we're going to go for 3 just along there. I think I'm going to destroy both of those out so we've got a clear spot. So we can pretty much... Well, the idea is probably fill that runway for tier 1s. Pilot competition we can't do yet. And we'll continue in with our beds. And I think that might be as far as we're going to be able to go with the crew members at least. I'm honestly just going to stuff them all across. So the bottom rug should cover these beds as well. That's the idea. So I'm going to need... They failed. Great. We're going to need another small rug at the bottom of these. And then rather than... Hopefully I can then get rid of these soon. I might just need to make this one full bunkhouse, guys. I think that's the right thing to do. When they wake up, I might move them over. It says more planes are possible. I know. I'm going to get rid of this. It was a bit of a waste, wasn't it? Low mission time. Let's see if we can quickly hit this one up before. I don't think they're ready. It's a pilot one, isn't it? It would be the Spitfire, but yeah, it's not ready, I don't think. No, its health's not in great shape either. We're fine. We're going to get our shipment. I don't think we need cement anymore, so I am going to take that out, but we should probably take something else. And I think it said we were low on military construction, but we only get a few plane bombs. So it might be important to get something else, but not really seeing what we'd necessarily need because we're living good off just that. Repair parts, maybe? We definitely need the medicine. We don't need tarp. We're getting quite a lot. We definitely want the ammo. That cement would help me build those, so I do want to get that building done. Oh, hello. We've got a scramble. Go, go, go. I don't think the others are any good. All... There's a three planes attack. We've got the guns. Can we get on it? We've only got 6 bullets. Oh, they're going to get on it, look. Yes. Our 6 bullets to help. Can I scramble any further? Yes. So the alarm makes them go here, and then they all hide underneath. Got you. I don't think they've got... Yeah, they've got ammo. Just not loads of it. We'll see how he gets on. I do kind of want to see the anti-air, though, as well. The enemies have been... These enemies have been shot down. None. Okay. So they're going to come in. I do want to see what the anti-air can do with its total of 6 ammunition. Here they come. Oh, we got one. Yes. 2. Go on. And a 3rd. That's the bomber plane. Please take it out. Yes. We took it out. This gun is awesome. Don't worry, guys. We're good. You're all fine. Well done. Now we're talking. So a second one of these suckers and we'll be good. That made me very happy. Just looking actually, electronics and machine parts on the side. So some of this stuff we can order in, some of it we can make. We're also getting low on wood, so it's probably time we harvested a couple of trees here. I'm just going to click directly on the trees so they don't waste too much. Yeah, what a cool game, guys. Honestly, really, really enjoy it. So I did see on the workbenches too, there's stuff that you can make your own ammo. So here, metal press. It's going to obviously turn metal into the ammo. I don't think we're in a position to do that yet. We need a way of crafting way more metal, you know. Oh, the water pump has time to refill. Okay, so we're going to need multiple water pumps too. That's okay. We can go and get the little ponds that are around the place. I'm going to build a second water pump, I think. We'll also keep on top of the sand. But yeah, mainly the water pump stuff. So let's get another one of those because it takes time to fill. Oh, we got a herb dryer in too. I forgot. Espionage radio. Look, we got the tailor station, electronics workbench. Where's the pump? There it is. It needs 10 cement. I don't know if it matters if they're next to each other or not, so I'm going to stick it there. And this herb dryer, we can make simple medicine. 3 herbs, which we have 12 in stock to make it, or 3 herbs for luxury goods. So we're going to produce until the base has 5 medicine, and then luxuries. I don't think we have any. So we might produce until the base has 5 luxuries as well. We'll give it a go. And by luxury, I wonder what that is. But I did see there was multiple herbs around the map. And here comes the shipment. So that cement's going to come in really handy. And for the next one, we need to kind of decide what we're going to do. I wouldn't mind trying to get this. I think I'm going to move this boiler tank over as well. It seems a bit silly and excessive being all the way over there. So let's get it over this way. Let's see if we can start the week off well. So we need interceptions. Always going to be the Spitfire. Can't take the Gloucester Gladiator in with it. That one makes 89%. Let's go with that. And a mission was successful. Beautiful. Right, we got our victory points up. So let's move this plane. Start. Remove you. Or do we have to order another one? Right, we got the 3 slots. So I feel like I want to get rid of these. Let's bin you out. See you later, Gloucester Gladiator. Yes, it rhymes. We're going to get in. Kind of want one of these Hawker Hurricanes. They got good stealthiness. Transport's not great. Recon is not that good. But we'll get one of those. And then we'll request another Gloucester Gladiator for now. And I'm going to get rid of that zone. Hopefully I can. Yep, there we go. Get rid of that zone and the new planes can go in here. Good. I should have everything we need to change these missions now. And I think, honestly, we extend this out. This could become... I wonder if this was a waste of time completely, to be honest. Probably. I don't know whether we get the metal back. We'll see. Light fighter interception, though. We can try out our new Hawker Hurricane. Oh, yes. 87%. Let's go. Right, I'm going to order in a couple more crew members now. Let's get, I think, Donald Fenton and Harold. I think the more we can get done, the better, to be honest. I just need more hands at this point. And the Hawker Hurricane did well on his first mission. Well done, George Hill. Get that base mood up. I think, yeah, we are getting the metal back, so that's good. I'm not going to mess with that again. That was a very silly move by me, if I'm honest. And now we've got a bit more cement. I really want to get this covered over a bit more, so let's do it. Start with our cement doors. Then I'll start getting in... Not plank, sorry. We need cement. This is a full cement. This is the crown jewels, guys. There we go. That's good. I'm going to continue to move these over. Just bear in mind, look, we're going to get the buff from the dressers here. So I'm going to get probably... If I can get one more row off the back here, we can have rugs through the middle or something. And then on the edge, we can still get more beds by the window as well. But I'd like to get barrels all the way along the back. So they give +1 energy, but I'm just thinking, is there anything else we can give them just outside? I think it's only the tanks. So I don't know how we do this other than maybe every 2 blocks. Yeah, and then we move that one over 1. That might work a little bit better. So proper nice big bunkhouse here, and then I can convert this into the... I think these have to be outside, actually. Let me have a look. Doesn't say, so we should be alright. I can bring these inside, which I might do now. Just because it looks a bit better, a bit tidier, right? Right, informant extraction. Let's have a gander. I feel like this is one for our Hawker Hurricane again, and maybe the Spitfire. No, Spitfire's not good. What about our Gloucester Gladiators then? Why? Oh, sorry, I'm looking. Just one Gloucester Gladiator is the right choice here. I'm looking that the stealthiness is better on these guys, so we'll send one of those. I think I can clear out. That looks good. So what do we want to do? We want to get rid of that one so it moves over there, right? I know I need more chairs, guys. Very aware. Probably should get those in. Don't like the current setup. It's very silly. We can make like a proper chill room. Task, play piano for any guy. 1 guitar for extra mood. Maybe I can bring some seats in here, but I feel like just sticking a guitar. Honestly, anywhere. Let's just stick it there for now, and then we'll carry on just getting a few chairs outside. I know we don't have enough at all, but I think just helping them slowly is the right thing to do, maybe. We have to scramble here. Confirm. We got 4 guys we can scramble now. This is awesome. We'll do the fight in a moment. And we got the gun fully loaded. Awesome. Get it, boys. And we got our scramble team. Mission successful. Beautiful. He's back. I'm hoping he parks over here now. I'm not going to. I'm trying to get rid of that one. So what do we got? These enemies have been shot down. One of them. We've got 3 more that haven't been shot down. How did we, out of 4 of them, only do that? Looks like they didn't hit anything, and we managed to shoot it down. Oh, is that my planes killing another one? They did. Awesome. We got 2 more coming in. No, we're good. I think we survived. The 2 shot through here, we shot the other 2 down. So, just going to try and get rid of this. So, Gloucester Gladiator. I think I need to get rid of this so I can order another one. I'm sorry. Lewis Gibbs, you've been pretty awesome, but you've got to go. And we're going to grab in 1 more Gloucester Gladiator. Tank squad bombing runs. Now, this isn't very good because we don't have much. We've got our Bleinheim. The other guys just aren't very good. We could send 4. 71%. I'd be in favor of risking it with 3. 66%. Let's go. All the planes flying out. That is so cool. I'm going to get some chairs and another campfire in a minute, and we were good. Okay, mission successful. Just building it all up so they're happier. I think we're okay anyway. Look at this. Base morale. We are right up in there, so loving life. I really will need to work on one of these large runways soon, though. Just thinking, does this... When will we go to a tier... Tier 3 would be the concrete. Yeah, we don't want to do that. It's too expensive. So we're going to have to go for a next one. And the tier 3 just needs to be straight concrete. And like I say, I did clear that area out. I think we're going to just destroy the rest. Not you. I need to destroy the rest of you. Probably going to need to get rid of you. Don't want to get rid of those sand spots there. So I might try and have it pushing this way. But is that the right thing to do? Yeah, there's no flat land there. We could go the other way. From here out this way. Ooh, that could work. That could really work, actually. Let's get rid of you. All of you. It might be a bit overkill. We'll see if we can get them in. And then we're going to need a lot of cement for this. So we'll get as much sand as we can. And then plank-wise, we've got 72. So I can convert the remaining here. Look at this cement coming in here as well. We need to just finish one at a time, like I said. Very carried away all the time. I'm just going to go around all of this with the wall. All right, small troop transport. Bleinheim. I might send 1 more with it, though. Just to get the full... Nah, let's go with just that one. 84% I think is good enough. I think we're already on our 4. So, realistically then, guys, I kind of want the radio tower. Just because it sounds important. It's 4 slots. We'll go with that. I'm going to place the rugs all the way along here. And then our next lot of beds are going to go in there. Right, width-wise... Oh, hello. Mission successful. Good. I'm just working on... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's remove that. So, airstrip. Width to go to tier 3 doesn't need to be that wide. So, that's good. Not even terrain, though. So, tier 3 length is pretty long, too. So, I think this way would work just fine. But we just need to clear these guys out. So, if we can convert it afterwards, we can say just have it as mud. So, if we use this as our reference point... We go like this. That's the width we need. Oh, that's tier 4. Tier 3 we can change afterwards. So that works right there. It does get rid of our sand ones, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to have to remove and destroy these guys, which isn't ideal. I don't know if you can destroy them, actually. We'll see. We'll see. If not, we'll get that moved. Construction blocked. No, we can't. Damn it. I feel like this runway then makes a lot of sense. So can we go over the top? Just because we could potentially make that thicker and longer. Because we're nearly there. I don't know whether we go straight to a tier 4 runway, to be honest. I think if we remove them, we're not going to be able to go anywhere else, though. I can definitely move the tanker. Let's move the tanker out of the way. I think if we can get another spot here, I can get rid of this. I don't want to bin that one out, though. I just didn't plan this very well. I can get rid of that one. We could get another Spitfire. That's being moved. So we can widen it this way. Either way, we're good. We've got raw water. We've got food. I've got cooked meals. I've got no rations, though. So I need to be careful. We've got a shipment in 3 days for the radio tower. I feel like some seeds eventually would be a good idea. How many have we got seeds? We got 24 seeds. So actually, we should place another gardening zone. And I'd be in favor of going... I'm going to make another garden just here. Let's go with beans. And we'll start that one. Just so we've got loads. I know we have some anyway, but with the amount of people we got in, we do need to make sure we're cooking that up. And honestly, I feel like we should go to maybe 40. Let's keep going. Another recon. Let's go. Another Gloucester Gladiator. They're really good for that recon mission. We're going to have to sacrifice tier 2. I don't want to move that there now. Actually, I'm going to have to move this again. Yeah, so I'm going to move this over. I need to demolish out some of these trees. Just going to move it. I'm going to widen this runway to a tier 3. And this is going to be our main runway. So we're just going to clear out some of this stuff. I'm fairly certain we'll be fine. I don't want to get rid of these. So that's as far as we're going to go. Another successful mission, which is good. And I'm going to look for some herbs to also harvest here. And there's quite a bit of forageable goods we can grab as well, actually. So it's quite good. Don't need any wood. We've got 410 metal also. So I'd like to get my first hangar in when we can. Just going to grab some of this raw food. Also a good amount of sand just there, actually. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. And honestly, I think I'm feeling a third water pump here. I feel like these water pumps, though, should probably be by the kitchen. You know what? Let's get 3 water pumps here. Let's move one of you. Actually, yeah. Hold on. Cancel you. I'll have 4 total. So if I move this, we want it nice and close to be more efficient, don't we? And maybe when they're empty, we'll move them over. And I should be able to build another medium park now for this one. We'll get our bomber squad moved. Or we'll order one in, get rid of this one. And there's the end of week 5, so we're going to get our shipment of the radio tower now, and then we can go back to actually taking resources. So looking at ammo, we're fine. Medicine, not so bad. I think we've got some electronics. I can start to make this, and we've got loads of metal. I think resource-wise, we're pretty good, right? I need to just go out looking for a bit more herbs, though. We've got a structure sabotage. Gloucester Gladiator seemed good for the job. Not the second one, though, weirdly. Oh, it's the stealthiness, so we probably want 1. Look at our morale. We're doing great. Right, I found some herbs. There they are. I know what they look like now. This is used for medicine and luxury good production. So I feel like grabbing those is a great idea. And now we've got good water supply. So 4 of them here by the cooking station. We should be able to keep pumping purified water and meals. So no problem at all. We've gone to 40. I still don't know how many more we'd need. I am tempted to get a couple more crew members though if we can. So maybe... let's get 2 more. Let's go for David Clark and Donald Knight. And even now, this storage is just absurd. So if we go roof, do we necessarily need to go cement? We don't have loads, do we? Let me have a look at how much it is. This is like a bunker. Yeah, it's absurd. So let's just go with something else as the roof for now. Maybe a wooden roof? Won't hurt. Not the best, but 78 planks is much better than that cement. We need to make a safe bunker, right? Right, bombing run then. It's going to have to see if we can get multiple to do this. They're not very strong. I would be in favour of just sending these 2 then. And we've got 5 victory points. So, we can get... hold on. You're not very good. Very good at stealthiness. Honestly though, kind of want... wow, look at these. All the way up to tier 5, man. The Boeing B-17. Look how many needed in the crew. Look at that bombing run, though. Yeah, that's the one. Gloucester Meteor. Planes are so cool, man, from World War II. I'm going to get another Blenheim for now, though. And I'll probably get rid of that one once they're done. And I should be able to extend my runway. So if we look, though, it does want 3 runways. So we've got our 2. So we almost need to... we need to build a tier 2 one somewhere anyway. Like we could build it the other side. It doesn't need to be as long, and we've actually got a completely clear ground to do that. So, oh, there it is. A clean hit. The factory is destroyed and their war efforts successfully hindered. So you can see it down in the bottom. I'm only just noticing it. You can tell whether you're going to be successful or not, which is good. Yeah, we're going to have to sell this one off or bin him off when he gets here, unfortunately. You've been great, but I've got to get rid of you, mate, because I messed up my plans. Officer... hostage rescue mission. Spitfire is the one. So, storage room officially done. We're actually completely full again, though. Be good. I don't know. Yeah, the wood does degrade, so you kind of do need that. I feel like we could extend and make everything else better. So we can make maybe our floor wooden in a medical. Put in a couple of windows, maybe. Would be quite nice, couldn't it? I don't think it'll take them long. Yeah, a couple windows each side, and then we'll get the roof on. I think this one will be done almost instantly anyway. Oh, safer sleep. The siren pole. needs to be off the back of here. So I might get another one this side, maybe. I don't know. It makes their sleep better. We're very good on morale, though, so I don't really need to worry. They're a happy bunch right now. I actually think we need to go even more into the cement. So we probably want to be in favor of getting to like 200. And then once this moves, I should be able to get my roof on. I hope. I have no idea what's blocking it, to be honest. Hey, you can have a tarp roof then. I don't know. It won't let me build over the top of it. There we go. Our little workshop is done as well. I've got a couple of things in there. There's some things we can't put inside, so we've got to keep them outside. Not sure if the brick station can go in. No, I imagine that can't either. Yeah, those two have to stay outside, but we will move them closer. It's a little bit neater. Right, we need to change our shipment from this now, so you definitely don't need a second radio tower. I also need to get it up. So I think I'd be in favor of trying to get... You get multiple bags of cement, you can. So we're aiming for our tier 3 to get to the next level. So let's do that. Plus, let's get some... We're making machinery, so that isn't a problem. Maybe some military construction wouldn't hurt. Let's just grab it in. And I now should be able to get this runway. So tier 5 is that wide. Tier 5 cannot be that long, so we'd have to start further back. So we're okay for tier 1s. We could ascend our tier 1 planes. I'm just going to get rid of this. Shame you can't go over the top, if I'm honest. But you have to destroy it first, I think. Oh yeah, remove. That was it. And it does stay as sand. That's good. So we go airstrip. Is that going to be enough? To be fair, tarmac is these items. I'm going to... Because... Can you go... I feel like spending the extra concrete would be pointless, but actually we need quite a lot of water, so let's go to concrete. At least it's tier 3. So this is it here. We've got a bit of destruction to do whilst they start carving this up. That's all right. Hopefully they can get rid of this. But that's it in a nutshell. That is how big our tier 5 width is. So at least we can put our planes either side, right? Getting this cementing is going to be really handy. I'd be very tempted to get a couple more cement mixers, actually. We're going to get them all blasting through cement mixers. Let's go. We'll try 2 and we'll go with the same. So we're always going to need quite a lot. It's just quite expensive. Just need the raw water, you know. But it's next to it. That's the main thing. We'll go out. We've got 457 sand here at the moment, so we'll see. So we're going to send our tier 2s. I guess they can still use that runway if we've deleted it. I'm not sure. But yeah, we can't start the mission. So what if we send the 2... Oh, Gloucester Gladiator can go. Aeroplane unable to land. Airstrip not big enough. I know. You can wait. Oh my god, look. It's coming in as concrete. Rambo! Go, go, go! Not sure if that siren helps, but we gotta put this down, right? Radio tower. Where do we want our radio tower? Do we want it by the garden, or do we want it this side? I feel like this section, right? We could fit more tier 2s in there, so maybe not actually. We might need to move that around. For now, we can stick it over there, right? We can move it around. I think the radio tower might help scramble time, I have a feeling, so you can like intercept. Alright, we managed to shoot one down. Nice. So we got 5 planes though that were coming, so we probably need to get another one in. We've managed to shoot a few more down. What the hell, man? What was that? Nothing. I've just seen we managed to get grain seeds from out in the wild as well. We'll start return of small grain seed 1 there. Let's do it. Pilot competition then. Spitfire, is he ready yet? Not quite. 57%. We'll give it a go. This cement runway is absolutely absurd, man. Gonna be worth it. It's a mammoth task. I'm just hoping they can dig all this up. I don't know whether you can get rid of these. It just says construction blocked at the moment. I hope you can. Because otherwise, I know you can drag these anyway. So technically I could go to there. The worst case is they might be able to stop going that way. Those 2. Takes us to tier 4. We'd have to go with that though. There's 2 more there that we still can't get rid of. I'm not sure. We'll see. That absolutely sucks if not, because that would be the perfect length. We can't go any further here though. So I'm going to start looking at some of these other workbenches that we can get in. So we have metal. We have bricks. We have cement. We have food. We have saw stations. There's a metal press, which could potentially make us some stuff. electronics as well. We've got the tailor station, which is over in its own thing. I'd be tempted to move this in now. Let's start with that. Tailor station can kind of come over here. Let's have a gander. Espionage radio does produce intel. Give this metal press a go then. Let's put it this side. Let's see what that's all about. Just a little workshop in here, right? I feel like these two beds are working really well in this area. I also want to get a second gun at some point. I feel like for the next time though, so 2 days, do we want to go for all that cement again? Is that feasible? I think we do, and we just get it done. You can actually get water though, but it's purified. We don't need purified. So I'm not sure if I need military construction or just go straight cement again. Get 400 cement. I feel like that's the right play. You know what I'm going to do as well? Safety zone. So this is kind of like a bunker, right? Ah, you can't. We'll have to make our own bunker. Okay, you can get rid of the sand things. This is perfect, so we're good. We are absolutely good. And missions coming in successful constantly now, so we're going to be able to get our first, well, tier 3 large parking spot. This thing is an absolute mammoth, so I feel like, well, let's put it there for now. This thing is huge. We're not going to be buying one in yet, but I'm excited for that. Because for the next tier, so to get to grade A fields, so it goes from fields to airbase, right? All the way up to tier A airbase. We need 3 runways, 6 parking spots. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'd need a small runway. And we can just draw a dirt runway, to be honest, as well. Just a really, really simple one. Doesn't matter where, does it? Doesn't need to be too big. I'd be in favor of probably getting it this side. Didn't say what kind of runway, so if we wanted to get more tier 1 planes, we could just make a small dirt runway here, matching the same size as the other one. Instructions block will let them clear that out, or I don't know if it allows us to do on that actually. Reduce that down. We can come this way. And there's the tier 1. There we go. We have runways. Should probably fence this off too as the road in. I like it though. And I'm pretty sure once this is done, that's absolutely everything. So we get the shipment in 1 day. Just keep an eye. Food is good. Water's still good. We probably need a bit more clay. And I want to up my brick production. So I'm going to go to 60 bricks. And we're going to harvest up, hopefully, some more clay. And there it is. We get our cement delivery, 400 of the stuff. Beautiful. And I'm going to keep getting the fresh, raw water supplies from out and about. Honestly think I'm going to need a larger storage too. So I need a secondary. So let's put this high and then we'll get a storage zone, like a bit of a outdoor dumping. If that one's full, we'll have that low and we'll turn off food. Maybe no meals, purified water, simple medicine. So that's like a second storage. Can we send you in yet? I think we've got to wait for the whole thing to be done. So all we can send in at the moment is the Gloucester Gladiators. We'll probably send in our Hawker Hurricane, but they're better for fighting the Gladiators. So let's think about hiring a couple more people then. Let's get Stanley and Leslie. And hopefully we've got enough. Yeah, we still have enough. We're good. And I think we're going to change this. So I actually want to get in. Let's try a tomato seed. Anything else we want to get? What's going to keep us going realistically? I think we're going to need to start getting some metal going. So I wouldn't mind making the hangars. So the maintenance is less required for these guys. And we have 396. I'm fairly certain we can get the basics of them done. These aren't going to change, these smaller ones. And I feel like that would be awesome if I could get at least some floors and stuff done. Pretty expensive, but let's start. What did this thing do? So radio tower. It doesn't actually say. I don't know whether it just gives you more missions or something. I'm not sure. But we're getting quite a few coming in, so that's always nice. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm going to get 4 more water pumps. They're easy enough to make, and it's just free water. I think that should be more than enough. And I know this is a really large build. I know that. Yeah, this fuel tank then is... It gives you fuel over time, so we need some more of these. I've just been looking, and that automatically fills up. So, getting multiple of these is the play, and I feel like this is probably the best little area to do it from there. Why is that construction blocked? That resource pile. Yeah, who'd have thought? So, getting these outdoor replenishing tanks, they're quite expensive, but pretty damn handy. So let's get a couple more of those as well. They'll give us permanent fuel then. And I think we're good to accept our other things. So I think this time around we're going to go for some more metal. Honestly, don't even think we need these seeds either, in all fairness. Do we get 3 lots of metal, 1 cement? Maybe. For now, we probably go with that. Although we have 1,000 sand. It's more the water, but we've got good flow of that now. We actually have not enough beds now either, so we've got a total of 26 in the crew. We're going to need more. Let's fill these out then. One on the edge. We're going to need 1 more bedside table. And it's worth noting, actually, I haven't been keeping an eye on it, but these guys, so if we get our pilots in, plane crew management, they do level up. So I didn't realise. So you get the plane side of things, but you also get the stats. Look at that. So I don't know whether it's coming in, but it said Alfred leveled up. So very, very cool if that's the case. And I did see all the training kit to make them better too. Alright, it says more planes possible. Does that mean my tier 2 is now good to go? I don't want to spend it yet. I want to get my tier 3 in. We could do it because we're going to get the... I want my Blenheim back. Nope. I want some tier 1s. But we're nearly there. I think the runway is almost in. Have we got another scramble on our hands? Let's go, guys. We've only got our tier 1s at the moment. I can't do the mission yet until we deal with this. Hopefully the gun can take it down. I want to order another one. So we get to this tier 3, we can order potentially 2 more. Oh no, did they destroy one of mine? Oh no, I think I lost the plane. But we shot down 3. They've destroyed my kitchen. Alright, we'll rebuild that then. Make this a bit bigger. We're going to get rid of this as well, this storage zone. And we'll set a new one. There we go, rebuild it. I've expanded it as well, so hopefully they can get that in. Come back stronger, you know. I don't know if it is more resistant to the bombs. I imagine it is if you... Oh, what did I do there? I imagine it is if you do it correctly in the way that it's concrete, right? Alright, is our runway done? Let me see. It's done. Oh, yes. Right, we can get our tier 3 plane and we need to get this bad boy in. And I'm thinking... Honestly, the Handley Page Hampton, because it's a bomber, and I feel like it's a 3 crew. We're going to go with that bad boy, and that leaves us with 5 to get in. Probably is the Bolton Pool Defiant the one we'd go for. It's a great stealth plane, so it has good recon as well, so we'd have a good mixture. We've got our fighter plane, so that might be the play. Let me just check the Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire's a straight fighter, isn't it? So if we get a bit of a mixture, let's get the Defiant. And that can be our recon plane and stealth plane. We'll get those guys in. Let's look at this. That's awesome. Oh, can you go in that squad? That slot? Oh, is that a tier... Right, this is a tier 3. So that can go... A tier 3 plane can go on the tier 2 slots, weirdly. So if we put a hangar there, would that fit? I thought it had to go on there. So the big boy, I think, the Lancaster bomber, that's what we want, baby. I feel like we've got the tier 5 there, so we go straight into a Boeing. Good all-rounder, to be honest, but the crew size is huge. So let me look. Runway tier 3. 3 runways and 6 parking spots. 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got our 3 runways and a minimum of a tier 3 airstrip. So we level up on the next one. This is so good. So we should be able to knock everything up now. And really start to go over these guys. So our metalworking, we probably want to look at this metal press. So 1 metal plus 5 meals makes 5 food rations. I feel like that's silly. Low caliber ammo, we don't need. Maybe high caliber ammo is 5 metal. And then 10 metal makes 1 plain bomb. Do we want to keep this topped up? I guess so. We'll confirm this delivery of metal and a little bit of concrete. I'm going to come in and just say always top up to the 5 bombs here. We have 0. And then maybe the high caliber. Honestly, let's put 150 on that. And then metalworks, we honestly want to keep this going. We'll probably have 1 on each, so we'll have 2 metalwork benches. I think I get it. They basically just produce from nothing. It's weird, but that's how it works. Urgent ground support. I mean, okay. I got my Spitfire just for the job. What else do we want? The Pool Defiant can go out there. We go. We'll send those 2. Pool Defiant on our first mission. It's an absolute tonkin thing there. So we've got the metal floor in here. I think for our next one, we're going to line this up so we can get 5 things now. So as it's a 3 already, I think we get in a second gun. So I'm going to do that and hopefully we can get 2 more slots to grab in some miscellaneous items. And I think with each one, if we look, we get extra down here. So low caliber ammo isn't a problem. We gain some fuel, some plane bombs and all that automatically. So we've just got to make sure we finish the missions now, but we're doing really well. But they're actually bored. There's nothing for them to do. So let's get the metal working then. And let's get this hangar done. I'm going to leave this open like before. Maybe we'll get the... Do we want the wall round? I kind of want them to do the whole thing. Do the whole thing. Screw it. Get it in, guys. It's going to come in pretty damn quickly because we've got the resources here. So that excites me. If I can get some hangars over the top of all of these. We've got our second gun coming in, so we might get one... Ooh, where would we put it? I don't think it matters too much. It kind of needs to stay in this area. Oh, heavy fighter interception. Hawker Hurricane. Hampton. Gloucester Gladiator. I might wait for the other guys to get back. There we go. We did this last time. How the hell do you get the roof on? Have you got to wait for all 196 metal? I think so, actually. Right, let's go back into this mission, see if we can do it then. So we get to 65 with 4 planes. It's not the best, but I do need to complete these missions for the bigger shipment. Yeah, look at that sucker. He's injured at the moment, so we might be able to change him out. Oh, on missions, maybe take you out. I don't know if you're allowed to change them. No, he's injured, so I can't use him. He's the main one we'd send on this as well. That's our recon plane, which is annoying. I wonder how long until he's ready. I think you've just got to wait for their HP to go full, so I'm not sure. Yeah, it goes up 1 each time, so I don't think we can do this mission unless we can prepare without this. Oh, the Gladiator's good, actually. Let's go on that. He'll do. Yeah, this Hampton's awesome for transport too, but he's still injured, so there's not a lot I can do. I don't think these guys are any good. I might wait. I don't know whether to get another one in just purely for transport then as well. We can do it. I actually don't have enough chairs. We've got 31 crew members now. Let's get some chairs in. Looks like he's healed, so we might be able to hit this up now. Let's see. Hopefully the plane is prepared. What are we waiting for with you? Don't think he's quite ready. Right, we've got 166 cement. I think I'm going to make a bunker. So, safety bunker. Where do we want to stick? So when things get a bit spicy, let's make a 6x6 bunker. There we go. Little bunker. And then what we can do with this one is we have a safety zone. Boom. You can all stand in there. Have we got to assign someone to it? I think you click it. Is that right? Safety zone. Or is it when the alarm goes, maybe they go in there? We'll see. Oh, I just had a crew MIA on my plane on the way back. I just completely missed that. So your planes do go missing, which is quite frustrating, actually. So what did we lose? We've got 1 Hurricane. So we lost our Gloucester Gladiator. So I'm going to get another one in. They are cheap anyway, so we may as well. Radar zone crossing. Obviously, the Defiant. Although, why are you worse? Oh, wow. So even at maximum with the Defiant here, it obviously goes down. I'm not happy with that. I think it needs to be a very good one, so we can't take that mission either. So, runway tier 4, minimum 3 runways, 10 parking spots to Group C airbase. We can do that. We can do that. So we've got our big boy. I feel like we could get in more runways then. And I'd be tempted. We don't want too many of the big boys, right? I'd be tempted to get another medium parking here, because that can get another tier 3 anyway. And our first hangar is done. Look at that. So we've got a little bit more metal that we need to do. And I think we commit to probably covering this. It is so expensive. Holy crap. Yeah, look at that. No degradation, properly stored. So once you get them under, their integrity or health or something will stay up. So I think we need... That was it. We need the repairing things to be able to repair our planes. So if we come into the workbenches then, which one was it? One of them can create what we need to repair parts. Electronics workstation. You guys can go by the window. So we can create repair parts for that. We need our machinery parts first for this guy. So I think we have them. Yeah, we're good. Lots of work occurring. This is awesome. And there we go. We can produce our repair parts. So we're going to want to go maybe until there's 5. So we can keep our thingies repaired. Electronics. Let's go till 5 as well. That requires 3 metal for 1 electronics. Repair parts is 4 metal, 1 electronics, 1 machinery. So they'll go on to the electronics if they need the machinery. The other one for machinery, let's go to 6 in there then, and we'll probably want to move that across actually. So I'll get rid of that on metal, then we'll go a second metal here. So they only do metal on this unit after they've done their machinery parts. And I think for the sake of more morale, I'm going to get in some better... Oh, these ones are bigger, aren't they? Ah, look at this. A Persian rug or 2 in here. I think the kitchen deserves some kind of rug. There we go. And then the bedrooms, we could also get these underneath. Tank squad bombing run. I've got my bomber. I might have to send all 3. Yeah, let's do it. 96% with those guys. Thinking about maybe getting a rug or 2 under these every other bed. Just try and keep them nice and happy, so it's not all the same. You know, I'm actually in favour of trying to get a troop transport here. Is it a flamingo? Transport. Yeah. I'm going to get a flamingo plane in. Just so we can do the transport stuff. It can obviously do other stuff, but I think we can get this mission done then. Which is a good idea. I want to try it. It's only 33% though. Even with that. Alright, those 2 are 68. So we'll have the Pool Defiant with it. And I'm going to put in, even though water is still a bit of a problem. I want it to be fully automated. It's frustrating that we can't do that. So I'm going to keep these going. And honestly, I'm going to put them all the way along. We'll build quite a few more, actually. They're quite expensive. 20 bricks plus 10 cement. So we have 0 bricks, actually. I think I'm out of clay. Gotta scramble again. We're going to try and get everyone in. The health is pretty low, so we're going to be careful. Let's confirm them anyway. We got our gunner as well. And let's get some clay. Oh, does that mean they go into the bunker? Yeah, there you go. Look, they're in my bunker. It doesn't have a roof yet, so I apologize if it hits you guys. You've nearly got everything for it. Let's see how we get on. Got our other planes back, but they weren't quite ready to scramble either. Hold on, why can that Bolton Pool Defiant goes on the small tier as well? Hopefully the guns are good. Let's get it, boys. The enemies have been shot down. What have we got? None. These enemies will attack the base. We've managed to damage 2. We've got 4 normal ones. We've got some big boys. It will be easier to shoot down by anti-air ordnance. We definitely need this second gun, don't we? Here we go. Boom. 1. Oh, what are they hitting? No, they didn't do anything. It's the bomber that I'm concerned about, guys. That's the one, please. Well done. Well done. Seems to be 2 more. We need a reload. Good. Is that a bomber? Get him. Yes, we're good. We're good. It's scary when they come. Well done. We'll take it. Yeah, I think with the second one of these then, I don't think we'll even need to scramble. Actually run out of beds. I need 3 more. Wow. We need another bunkhouse. Actually crazy. So I think for now we're going to have to just squeeze them in. There is room for them anyway. Just go ahead and stick them at the bottom of each bed. I know it's a tight squeeze, guys. I do apologise. Just how it's got to be right now. The depot pillage. Let's have a look at what we can do. Is this a recon, isn't it? Who's best for this then? Lost the gladiator, 56%. What about a double gladiator? We've only got 1 now. But we have 9. I think we can get, honestly, another... So, tier 4, we can get it in, but we don't have the runway. So, in order to get the tier 4, it's tarmac, which again, that's the water and cement. We've done cement and water, but that is absurd. Steel tarmac is the top tier. I would love to, but I don't think we can right now anyway, until we kind of save up for them. Now, good news. We definitely don't want tarp in here for our run, but we've got some cement. We've got the 3 guns there. I'm in favour of getting some more metal in. And I can't lie, I'm in favour of probably getting a couple more depots in of the tier 2 variety, some medium parking. Because they seem pretty good. Got another tier 2 right next to it. Boom, we'll get 2 more. Going to take some doing to get all of these covered though. In hangars. Probably should have done the smaller ones first, but we could get smaller spots here too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Let's get 2 more there. Start prepping, because to get to the next tier we need 10 parking spots. So that would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's good. We've got loads. I actually think the key is getting a crazy amount of like metal workbenches going. So as you can see, they will socialize. So I'm going to put them on top of the rugs and I'm going to just try and hammer out some metal. It only costs planks. And I've got 135 wood still. They're pretty good on the old wood front. And there's our delivery. There's our second gun, which is 3 crew that we need to get in for that. I don't know if I have enough beds, but I'm going to hire in all 3. And we're going to need 2 more beds to accommodate. Okay. We're honestly just going to stuff them in at the moment. Right, we're going to go for some big pushes now on metal for this one. We're going to go for getting this field thingy up. We've got our metal works benches coming in, so we'll be on 4 of those bad boys anyway. Right, there we go. 4 metal benches running and 2 saw benches, so hopefully we can get all this going. They're going to go up and down pretty quickly, but I think we can get these covered. It's going to be a mammoth task to get all these done. And we're going to place down our next AA gun. And I think we're going to go... So we need enough room. I'm actually going to put it kind of over here. And we're going to sandbag this one as well. Just because I like the look of it. Alright, I've got enough for a couple more then. Shall we have a look? So, they do tell you fighter, multi-role, bomber, and special. I think these special ones, they're actually pretty good. Like, I like the stealthiness with the combination. I'm going to go for 1 more of these planes. And maybe 1 more Spitfire. And that will have these 2 slots filled then. And there we go. Look, the floor is done. I could start getting this up. So, our gun is facing that way. That's what we're going to use to get this right. I don't think it matters, actually. The gun turns around, so we kind of want this equal, don't we? I think it looks better if you leave a slightly better gap on it, though. Yeah, we'll do the same across here, and we'll get in the extra... It just looks cooler with the sandbags. There we go. We got 2 anti-air gun crews now. And I think I've sent my bombing ones out, so I'm just going to wait, hopefully, until they get back. There we go. I am drastically running out of bed, so I think we need to commit to a second... little area here, and we'll go planks. Actually, in favor of coming this way. We might need another large one. Does it really matter? Something like this in, why not? We'll get a couple of windows out the back. There we go, nice big roof on top. Lovely. And another row of bunks. It looks like we're good for the shipment then, so we'll probably start mix and matching. I think we're going to be bringing in a lot of metal, so let's prepare to get the runway up to the next tier. Although, is there anything else we need in terms of medicine? We got simple medicine. We got some strong medicine, so no, I think we're fine, you know. Luxury goods we're actually making. Machinery we're making, yeah, we're pretty much making everything. And we got a bunch of grain seeds now, so we can also put in a new garden zone. We have 21, correct, right? So grain doesn't have much expected return, but it's got a quick growth rate, so we'll get that in. Oh, here we go. Let's scramble. We're going to get everyone out because just in case. We've got our 2 guns this time, so I hold some good confidence. I want to get a Vickers gun too. I don't know how good they are, but I'm sure they use small bullets to get in. And we took out 2 fighters during. It looks like we lost... what did we lose? One of our planes. Damn it. Oh, view fight. You can actually watch the fights. So it shows your scramble, then it shows theirs being shot out. These double anti-air is fantastic, though. Look at this. They're literally ripping everything. Yeah, all out. Amazing. Oh, we'll see what we lost. We did lose a plane, so I think it's one of our smaller ones. What did we lose there? I'm going to probably get in a couple of Gloucester Gladiators then. They're not bad, so we may as well get them in. Oh, the little plane's parked on there. Look. Okay, we may as well use it for now. He's got that whole spot to himself. Right, 218 metal though. Let's get our next hangar in. Start this back wall. And maybe this one. It's not that expensive actually now that I'm looking at it. I just think we have more. I don't like that the tail sticks out of that one. I can't lie. We're going to go for a full roof here. 400 metal for the roof though. Holy crap. I was getting in a couple more of these tanks. We've got like 270 of the 400 metal in. We set them up to do loads. This wooden thing is almost done as well. So we're looking pretty good, to be honest. Just still hammering out missions where possible. And moving on to a couple of comfy chairs. I'd like to bring in a indoor seating area, really. I think, to be honest, doesn't seem to be any better. It's just all for looks. But at least they're happy. We've got a massive crew now. I think we probably need to come in. Gonna up the meals. Just keep trying to push this up each day. To be fair, we only need to cook the right amount as long as we've got the water and food. Alrighty, week 9 finished. So we're going to get 200 metal, 300 cement in. I think the next one, we need to turn this up. So we've got the double cement mixers. Honestly, let's push this number up. 250. Just whilst we try to push this in. So this is raw water and sand, isn't it? We got plenty of like raw water building up. They've just got to pump it out. Because we're going to have to hit this upgrade. And I'm honestly quite tempted to go straight to steel tarmac. So we've got the level 5 airstrip straight away. Oh, that's done, is it? It is. Our large hangar is done. Yes. So we'll probably next one will be one of the smaller ones. Let's get these done. So they shouldn't take too long. Probably hit the metal flooring on all of these, actually. This is the most expensive one, so why not? It's a big job. Right, our Spitfire went missing, so I'm just ordering in. So if you click on them, I've just seen it has the size. We're getting a Hawker Tempest Mark 5 because that is a better fighter plane. Also slightly better bomber, so we can use that for multiple. I should be able to fit on one of these as well. Oh, there it is, the Hawker Tempest, a tier 3. It's an absolute unit, I think, so love that. But you know what, it's really not taking that long. Now we've got a massive production going, so it's really easy because all of these connect. It's pretty fantastic. I can just do this. I'm going to separate them because I think it looks cooler, but it's not that expensive. The roof is the most expensive one as well as the floor, so it seems to be all right. And I've just been smashing out some of these whenever we can, just in multiple runs. We're doing really well for this week, and we've really quite... There, we got our 436 cement, so we can go to the next tier, but I really want to do it with the money. Now, we can survive with a basic one for the week. So I think once we've done our hangars, I might switch to get this straight to tier 5. I reckon we can do it without too much pain. We can run with the small ones on the small runway here, can't we? Right, quick update, we're getting there. Look at this, shipments in 3 days. We're quite far in. I don't even know how many weeks, to be honest. Oh, we're on week 10. Wow. We're like 70 days in already. We're doing... I don't know. It's a really good game. I really like it, but I'm obviously, like I said, love World War II. So I'd highly recommend checking it out if you do like it, man. It's awesome. I'm hoping they can expand and build this to a crazy amount, though. Like, I would like to test out some training here, but my goal, obviously, for this video is to get up to a airbase. So we'll see. We'll see how we get on shortly. There's quite a lot I haven't done yet too. So there's some different like mechanic training. Wooden flight simulator. I wouldn't mind giving this a bash. We like just stick a wooden flight simulator out here and give it a go. Pilot competition. What do we want to get in for this? This is the sort of thing that's coming up every time. I mean, 70 for the Spitfire. Let's go. I forgot to scramble on the latest, but I think we shot most of them down without them damaging anything. Oh no, I spoke too soon. They seem to have shredded through my wood. That looks like I'm rebuilding this. Not sure whether they can rebuild the wood, actually. We'll see. I think they've got to remove it before I can put it in. Doesn't actually break your workbenches, which is nice. Yeah, it clears them out as junk, so we're going to have to rebuild the whole thing, unfortunately. Who needs it anyway, right? Alrighty, there's the end of week 10. So, we got a 90 rate. We achieved a 90% success rate. That's awesome. So with these resources coming in, it is time. We're going straight to steel tarmac. Now this is dangerous because we're not going to be able to use any of these planes. However, we do have a few small ones. So we might just have a bad week where we only get 3 lots of stuff. But we'll see how we get on. I'm going to smash through it as quick as I can. This is going to wreak havoc on our water supply. But they're actually doing okay because we've got good resources at the moment. We've got the cement. That's the main thing. So it's just going to be metal. I'm just going to make sure we keep pumping whatever water we can find. And I don't necessarily need the sand, to be fair. I am still going to need to get clay. I need to make sure I keep on top of that. There isn't many natural water spots, so we do need to keep pumping it. Oh god, I haven't got much to scramble. Can we scramble whatever we can scramble here? We'll try. The runway's incomplete, so we might end up losing these planes because they're going to have to fly on an incomplete runway. Let's see. This is a big boy. Oh, that's good. We took out 3. There we go. Took out the rest, every single one before they got in. We're absolutely smashing that, but that's fine. It looks like they're still using the runway this time. That's okay then. Good. So we can still use them. So we're soon going to be able to get one of these. I really want to get a Lancaster, if I'm honest. I don't care about these. I genuinely want a Lancaster. We do need... It does say... We do have a bigger parking spot, but airstrip tier 2 low, we do have one. So I think I can get another tier 3 at least. I'd be in favour of probably grabbing the short Sterling. Transport has good range as well. Bigger parking spot required though. Why? We do... Oh, the little plane. Why are you... That Gloucester Gladiator. Very silly. I don't know why you're there. They're free anyway, so let's get rid of that one. And I'm going to order that in when it clears. So I can get tier 4 here, I think. If it lets me. It should say then we're good once that plane's gone. Yeah, so I want the short Sterling. Let's get one of those. And we'll park that up in here. Oh, look at the size of this thing. Yes, you absolute unit. And that is a mega bomber, man. Oh, that is a big crew, though. I didn't look at that. 45 or 49 beds. They're making some beds, so I've just got to wait for them. Which needs planks, which needs trees. We're cutting down some trees. That's good. So we've already got our full shipment, which is great. I honestly think we could change this up. Advanced bombing simulator, link fighter, turret trainer. I don't think I need any of those. I don't know. Maybe it is best to keep getting the basic resources then. We're pretty good for everything. So I don't... Maybe metal more than cement. And I don't necessarily need that any more cement. So I'm going to grab maybe some luxury goods. Why not? Oh, wow. We lost 2 planes on that mission. It was successful, but they're missing in action. Wow. Spitfire and Paul Defiant both gone. That's a shame. I'll get another Paul Defiant for now, though. They're pretty good planes. We're still waiting, guys. They're building everything up. We've almost got our beds built, but I hindered myself by not having enough wood. We have the water still continually coming in. I've still been smashing out some missions, but that's literally it. So I've got to make sure I keep on top of the wood because it runs out pretty damn quickly at the moment. So we need more for all of the bed furniture. Just make sure I keep them around nice and high, which is working at the moment, so that's fine. But yeah, we got shipment in 2 days. I flipped it all to metal because we still have enough cement, at least for all of this, I believe. So we've put all that in. I think they're going across placing on every single square. So just got to wait for that. And then we need 392 for the roof hanger, but they are putting it in. So slowly but surely. I'm going to continue to hire people up. I think we're up to quite a considerable amount now. So if we come into the crew, we have 29 for the ground crew, 21 for the aircraft crew. I've just seen that I think they destroyed my tankers actually this side. So I need a couple more tankers that they killed. I'm going to have to replace those then. I might go along here. 2 more there. But about to finish off the roof as well and the walls. So this is really good. I've got to do one more piece of hangar roof there, but that's fine. Remainder of resources should then go into the floor. I've seen them place across loads of them, so they've just got to come and build it all, I think. There's the end of the week. So we're pulling in 400 more metal, which is great. So next shipment, I mean, is going to be good. I'm going to get the next roof on that as well, just so this row is completely done, to be honest. And then we just need to do the bigger ones. I'm going to try this glass distillery, guys. It's the one thing I haven't got in for the workstation. Should we get one in, see what it's all about? It says you can produce quite a lot from it. I just want to see what items we need to put in. Might get one of these Mustangs in. North American Mustang again. Let's get another one. Because I think we lost one, didn't we? And then we see if this North American Mustang can go as part of this mission here. Yes, it can. Nice. So we should get a better score. Although, it looks like you can only get one. Maneuverability, we don't really have it, so we might have to just leave that mission. Maybe that's our next one we get. Just noticed in the trees there's a hidden little toilet in here with, when they go for a dump, they've got these barrels that give them energy. That's, funky. There's the final bit of roof hanger coming on. Boom. That one's going to be done. I'm not going to start these yet. I want this runway to now finish. All resources need to go into this. And I think it's mostly water, but I keep harvesting it. We've got so many pumps, so I just need them to come in working, I guess. They're all just stood around. I seem to have found some potato seeds. Very nice. Let's get a new gardening zone done then. So we did get rid of this section. Let's go for potatoes there. Start that bad boy. This has a very good harvest. And honestly, let's destroy out these. We've got to scramble. All of you. Let's go. We'll destroy those out. These guys can get in the bomb shelter anyway. All hiding, getting in. On the guns. We're supposed to get in here, guys. Hopefully we can take something down. We'll see. All planes are ready. Wow, this is a big one. They destroyed one of mine. Those are secured. Oh, okay. They will come in. No start. Our plane did not manage to take off. Oh, God. Well, the double guns should be all right. We're going to have to do a structure sabotage at some point. Let's go, guys. Oh, my word. Hopefully it doesn't damage my runway. They didn't do anything. Kill the bombers, guys. No, not the hangar. One. Oh, no. Oh, my poor hangar. That's not bad. We pretty much killed everything. Airplane unable to land. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Injured characters as well. Not gonna lie, guys. I think I lost all of my planes. Don't know how, but I seem to have nothing. Yeah, look, parking spots. Oh, man. Let's get a couple of these in then. I don't know what happened, but yeah, I seem to have lost everything. Get our flamingo back, hopefully. And that Gloucester Gladiator's gone. Oh, God. Why can't you guys land? What's the issue? Got our flamingo back at least. Wow, that sucks, man. I have nothing to do the missions on either. They're 73%. That'll do. They just need to fix this, basically. Did that completely rip, or is it because the items are in the way? Look at this flight simulator, though. He's in it. Look, XP gain's only 1, but they do level up. I see it going up, so in their spare time, they'll use it. That's pretty cool. So it does make him a better fighter overall. We failed that mission, too. It's not going to be a good one this time. So, tempted to grab in yet another one of these, and then we'll get in 2 lots of metal. I think we need another gun. Although, saying that, oh, base morale's not looking good. We need to get that in. Might actually change this and get a Vickers gun. Yeah, Vickers machine gun instead. And then we'll get in some cement or something. That'll do. Gonna grab in a couple of these Gloucester Gladiators while we can. Just to fill the spaces. We're not able to do any bombing run at the moment. We don't really have anyone. I might be able to squeeze successful. 42% is not good. Let's see if I can get another one of these flamingos though, so at least we can get... Yeah, they can park in there now. That's good. You have to wait for the right missions now, unfortunately. I have no idea why they've stopped converting this to steel tarmac. Oh, it's blinking fuel. Oh, I've just realised. No, you're kidding me. All this time it wasn't even water. It's blinking fuel. Okay, that's fine. Let's change this up then. We're going to get 45 from that. That was what they were waiting for. So multiple of these is actually the right thing to do here. That makes sense. I'm going to grind this out until we have it. Let's go mad with the fuel tankers then. Boom. Get them in, guys. There we go. And we've got loads of ingredients to build quite a few of these, actually. It doesn't hurt to have loads, right? So why not? I think with the spare metal, at least, we can get our hangar floor over here as well, whilst they're working on all of that. So just spamming in fuel tanks, it's awesome. So we should be able to build this out pretty quick. Shouldn't take that long. I don't know how long it takes for one of these to fill up, but I think with some of them rotating out, at least they'll continue to build. We've just pushed this quite quickly. There was me thinking it was water. It's my own fault. Now, the other side of it is base morale. I need to fix that. But we're about to get some more fuel in. And another little Vickers machine gun. It's pretty cool. I'm going to look at getting something in for these guys to make them a bit happier. There's something like jukeboxes. Let's place a few of these. And we need to finish a good mission. Right, Vickers machine gun then. This, I honestly don't know. I feel like they come down the road, you know? Or they only shoot upwards. So for the purpose of this, let's stick it over here. I don't actually know. Low caliber ammo. And honestly, we'll get them in on it if they need it. Alright, behind enemy lines drop. This might be one I can do. Yes, it is. Boom. And I don't want to mess this one up, so I'd be in favour of just trying. But 93%. We need to start getting some wins here. Get the morale up. Hey, there we go. We got 1 point. I've got to save them up, but this next one I can't really do anything with. I don't have any planes that can do this. So you need a stealthiness of 80 to 99 to be able to do it. So we've got 87 to 90, so 34%. And you can't stack these. So that's the best we've got. And it's not worth risking it. Because we're only just getting our morale up, so... And for the record, I'm filling pretty much every spot with Gloucester Gladiators just in case. So we can send them all out. That's what we've got across the board. And one Bolton Defiant. But we failed a few missions, so I need to keep this building going. The runway is so close to being finished. But heavy bomber interception, there's not really much we can do. I can try spamming these guys in, but they don't do much, if I'm honest. I think in combination they do, but it's only 47%. I think we have to try it, but morale is quite low, so we've got to be really careful. Yeah, it failed. We didn't lose any, but that's fine. We're getting dangerously low here, which isn't good. I need to fix them a bit, you know? I think why not give them an extra hour in bed? That might work. We'll see. I'm building up a couple of jukeboxes, just waiting for the electrical parts. There we go. Information extraction. That should... 83 to 90. That's the best we can do, I think. So hopefully we can succeed to get some more morale. All right, small troop transport. This is definitely one we can do. I mean, 89. Hopefully we get it right. We can do this one. And of course the other one failed. Damn it. Getting a bit unlucky. We need this one to pass because that'll give us then 2 points. And how much is it for a better plane here? I mean, we can get... We don't want to get another Flamingo, so realistically we need Hawker Hurricane. It's not that good. We need Bolton Pool Defiant would help. But I'm actually after a better recon plane, if I'm honest. Typhoon's not a bad bombing plane. Blindheim is a very good bombing plane. What about the Beaufighter? Best recon is going to be this Westland Lysander Mark III. But that's 7, so we might need to just try and go for something lower. Maybe another Spitfire. Came in pretty handy, didn't they? Oh, thank goodness for that. We did pass that one at least. And we got another recon mission, so hopefully we can hit this one. We can. The 2 of these makes 99%. There we go, we're getting it up. Another one success will get morale back up just fine. And this was a mammoth build. I probably shouldn't have done this size, to be honest. At all. Should have went up in steps, but who am I, eh? You know, I can't help myself. And there we go. We have 3. So we could get a Hawker Hurricane. We could get another Pool Defiant. They're okay. I think, to be honest, neither. I'm going to save up. We need a better plane. Like a bombing one. Calm supply drop, though. That's nice. It would be if he wasn't in such bad shape. We might have to chuck in a couple of smaller planes in with him, hopefully. There we go. Now we're talking. I'm pretty much going to send everything because we need to make sure we pass it. We've got plenty of fuel and stuff, so just all of you go. You Spitfires protects the big boy. There we go. We have 4 now, so we can get Bristol Beaufighter. I think we save. Maybe a Mustang. Although, what's the next best bombing one? Was it the Bristol Blindheim, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we might get one of those. They're 5. So we need to be careful, but I think that's good. And I'll get rid of the plane off this one. Yeah, let's get him gone. You can go. Critical assistance run. This is no good. We're gonna have to just send whatever we can. I don't think it's gonna do much. Don't think we can do this one. No good. Right, pilot competition. This might be one we can do something with. Is he better? I don't know. 22 to 45 is the best we have. 55%. I mean, come on. Fingers crossed for me, guys. You got this, buddy. So just building up this last hangar here. We got the roof to do. Just waiting on the last batch of fuel. The shipment comes in 2 days as well. We're going to have to scramble everyone here. This is concerning. But I'll be interested to see. I think the Vickers gun will work. It's just if they fly in this area. And he failed. Of course he did. Thanks for that. Well, it looks like we weakened some. We've secured 3 and only one of them's dead already. Probably my good plane for sure. Shot most of them down before they did anything. No, we're good. Right, we've got our big boys. That's the main thing. And we've got our Pool Defiant. The rest don't actually matter because we can get them in for free. What is this? One lot of strikes. 3 strikes and you're out, I guess, because if you... So we've done 13 weeks, insufficient. Oh, man. We needed 1 more mission completed and we would have been good, but we are pulling in 45 fuel, so we're good. I need to get some more successful missions. I think this time we should be able to get one, though. So I want to page Hampton in. It's got to be good. That's got to be the bombing one that we need. All right, heavy fighter interception. Pick the best ones. What have we got? Nothing. Oh my god, we are flying with junk here. 49%. Are you kidding me? So if we get rid of the 7 to 10 Gloucester Gladiator, we go for 7 to 20. It's 52%. We've got to give it a go, man. The runway though, so close. I've got all this junk up here as well, but they are getting it done. Every time we send out, though, they use the fuel to refuel, if that makes sense. So even more is the right thing to do. And we've got everything for it, so why not? I'll be tempted to spam in some tankers here, to be honest. Mission failed. We lost 2 planes as well. Of course we did. And 1 was the Pool Defiant that we lost. Luck is not on my side right now. Right, we got a mission in. Honestly, it's a light fighter interception. I'd be very tempted to get in this Hawker Hurricane. Or the Bristol Bow Fighter, because if we look at the mission, I probably should do it this way. It's the only way I can get more in, right? This one is 5 to 30 in fighting. If we can get something okay, though that was 11 to 25. The Hawker Hurricane is 16 to 25. This is 6 to 30. So which one gives us the better on the other stuff? You can't really do much else. That's the problem. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to get the Hawker Hurricane in for this mission. We'll see if it can help. Right, 65. That's not bad. We can't send any of these guys really in with it. 93. Can we make that any better? And it's based on the health and integrity of these, really. No, you're no good. So we're going to have to go with a 93%. That's fine. We'll try and work these back up. Artillery spotting mission. Maybe I can do this one. I can, but every plane is not in good shape. Oh, they have their bad mood, panic. Okay, got you. We're all in a state of panic. I think that's my own fault. The morale's too low. Oh, it was going so smooth, man. Oh, at least we got someone back that might be able to help then. Maybe can you guys help? Yeah, 76. He's in panic, so he can't. What about you? 75. So we've got this 76%. Okay. We'll have to hope that comes in. Oh, the final pieces. Well done, guys. Yes, nearly there. This was too much of a mammoth task. It was my own fault. That's kind of what set me back, really. Good job, though. We'll take that. Get us boosted. A couple of wins under the belt. It's always good. Oh, fight. Face the ace. We are not going to be able to do this. Yep, we can't do that one. 140 to 160. Got no chance. We're actually nearly in 1941 as well. Although I could get a second Hawker Hurricane, but I feel like, yeah, we do need to get onto these. The Bolton Pool Defiant was good. I feel like the Spitfire is the best one we can have for normal fighting, so it's a better lower level one anyway. Just going to put in a few barrels down by their sleeping spots and stuff just to try and boost it that little bit more. Right, birthday mission. Surely we can do this one. Yeah, there we go. We'll send one 95% surely. By the way, I think the airstrip is done. From what I can see. Officer hostage rescue mission. 24 to 42. Surely Gloucester Gladiator can do this. I'm going to send in my best one. 63%. Come on. This might be it. This might be the turning point. You got this, buddy. Oh, no. The birthday mission failed. Are you kidding me? 95% that was as well, wasn't it? What a joke. We do officially have our tier 5 runway, though, because it's letting me pick these guys up. And actually, if we look at these top big boys, I'd be better off saving up for one of these. Not a bomber plane, but like I was just looking at the Westland Lysander. That's the best stealthiness, to be honest. That's pretty good recon, too. Avro Lancaster's a very good bomber. And that one failed, too. Well, typical. Oh, there it is. Like 1 food plus 3 purified water. I forgot I made this makes fuel. 3 herbs, 3 food, 4 purified water makes 20 luxury. Holy crap, man. We've got it in, but we want to hit it so there's always 1 lot of that. That makes sense, right? That's really easy. Nice. I've got them all making different stuff so we can get this in, though. I basically need repair stuff for my planes. I was looking, and that's why we're struggling. All right, so every single mission that's coming up, look at this. 150 to 175. I've got 3 points. There's only one that's semi-okay. It's the Hawker Hurricane, right? We've got the Good Mood and Train, so we're okay, but it's not enough. There is no way we can even keep up with this. So I have been building it up. Everything's kind of covered. But all we've got is these lost the gladiators. We've got really unlucky we're losing a couple of our bigger planes, to be honest. So I'm trying to build it up. We'll see. But it's impossible to get this. So our current success is 40%. There's no way we can get this up to 60 without the planes, because we're just getting really unlucky on the draws. Get nothing that's using like flamingos or anything. Yeah, general assassination at stealthiness 90 to 99. This is no good. So all we've got, the best we have is 85 to 90. So we've got an 84 to 90. Like, if we can get lucky with one of these, like start this mission, hardly. So if we get lucky, then great, but I don't think we're going to. I am just sticking in some training things, though. This is the only other thing, is get them leveled up to their better fighters. So with our little rubbish planes, you know, these flight simulations, like Douglas Williams is very good as an example. And then we've got mechanic training stations. So hopefully they can repair my planes better. So on our next shipment, we're getting in military construction. Hopefully, I'm not even sure what's required to fix these. I think we need... The integrity's okay. It's the health. There's not a lot we can do about it. We need repair parts to do the health. I've got repair parts set up. They're just basically waiting on this. So they'll move to this one when they're done. Realistically, I should have a workbench for each to get them repaired up. And look, we got to scramble now. This might be our last one, guys. I'm really not sure. I gave it a fantastic run. I don't think we're strong enough to deal with this. We have our 2 anti-air. Ideally we'd need a 3rd. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we lost 2. Oh, I wanted to watch that. Although, okay. No, we're fine. We lost a couple of planes, but what did we lose? We didn't lose a big boy. We only lost Gloucester bombers, actually. The Hawker Hurricane's fine, so we're all right. We'll get a couple more of those in, because why not? That's our 2nd strike. There we go. 1 more week, guys. We can either make it work or we can't. Hey, one I might be able to do. 83%. I've got to send the full whack. 93. Let's go. Right, that puts us on 4 victory points. Realistically, though, that's still not enough. We definitely need a bomber. A dangerous supply drop we can also do, hopefully, with these 2. Or is this success rate combined with use 85 to 26 is slightly better. I'm going to send all 3, and we can cross our fingers and hope we get some better missions this week. Oh my god, it's now 70% success. We are... Oh, we made it to a sea airbase, didn't we? I've just shot myself in the foot. We got to airbase size. Yay, first one was a success. That's 4. Let's see if we can get 5. I better get the first Spitfire back in the game. But I honestly don't know if we need them. Like, we definitely need like a bomber. I think we go further Bristol, Blenheim, to be honest. I've just seen no cement mixer. They got destroyed. Ah, no. One of our big boys is lost in action too. See what I mean? No luck. Oh, our whole kitchen got destroyed. It was me thinking everything was okay. We have to have a field kitchen now. Resistant supply run. We can definitely do this one. Not when he's in panic. But I actually think the building your airbase up too big makes the missions harder. So the moment you fail for good. And I've come to realize that now. We'll see though. We'll see what happens when we strike out, because I'm pretty sure we will. Right, we have 8 points. I don't know why. Did we just get extra for those? That's amazing. Oh, okay. We're back in the game. Short Sterling. There's our first bombing one. And it's a good supply plane. We're going with that. We've got the crew. Nice. There he is. Factory bombing run. Perfect. You came just in time. So we'll just hopefully use you in a moment. Well, I might still be in the game, guys. We're going to have to chuck in multiple. We'll chuck in as many as we can. I'm going to get rid of one of you for this one. Oh, no, we can't. There's no pilot in that one. Why is there no pilot? I think he's going insane. That'll do 86. Hopefully that does the job. 3 Gloucester Gladiators MIA, man, but we'll take it. Was forced to land because not enough fuel. We will take it. I'm going to order some more of those in. You only get 1, but that's fine. We'll get 3 more back. We only got the 1 point. This other one, we might be able to complete if we're quick, depending on whether they can refuel it and stuff. We've got time. Let's have a look. The mission requires 20 bombs. This only has 8. Okay, so we can chuck in some more. 43%. We'll check it in a minute, see if we can get some more bombs in. 42%. We've got to try it. It's our only way to stay in the game. So we're on 75% success chance. If we can hit this one, that's 4 missions done. If it fails, we're not out yet. I don't know, man. We'll see. Radar zone crossing. Come on. He's in a state of panic. Of course he is. All right, another success. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. We're out on 1 more right now. And we're on a higher success chance to survive. Now, I was looking at the requirements ahead of time to get into Airbase B. And that requires 4 runways and 15 parking spots. Parking spots, not a problem. Critical assistance run, I don't think we can do this. No. But we did get another one done. So we are on 83%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to just finish 1 more mission in 3 days. Oh, we might be able to do this. Morale's getting higher. I've been training them and it does work. So I would recommend train a lot more. Tank squad bombing run, we can do this because we have now an actual bomber. So all we need is to chuck in people that are somewhat okay. I'm feeling pretty happy. There we go, 96%. Not enough fuel. Some airplanes don't have enough. Oh, there we go. That's how you lose them. I wasn't even reading. You can lose them by sending too many out when it warns you. That might be the one that keeps us in the game, though. So we need 15 to get to the next tier. We're going to get them in. It's going to be risky business, but at least we can get some Gloucester bombers in. And I've got a problem where we're 1 pilot short. I don't know what happened to him. He must have just died. Or he's in here. I don't know. Yes, mission successful. Nice. Right. We're going to... I think we can hire a pilot via this one, right? So we need to get another one in. We'll get him in. And that should cover it. And I can now order in some more of these. I'm not spending my points. I'm going to keep hold of them. I've just realized, though, it spends me getting that guy in. It does cause us issues. I'm going to bring in as many as we can, though, because at least if we can scramble, we'll have lots of little Gloucester fighters. Gloucester Gladiators fighting for us. And to level up, we need 4 runways. So we're obviously going to need 5 runways to get to that, aren't we? So we may as well make it perfect to get another one in. And we'll just do dirt. Oh, there's dead bodies over here. They all went a bit mad. What happened? Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a grave spot. Yeah, gravestone. Mourning for any crew. Let's get some gravestones. I think I count 3 that are dead. Right, pending mission then. This one's really far away. Deep industrial recon. We don't have enough to get the fuel that way, do we? Some airplanes don't have enough fuel. Yeah, we can't get there with this. From what I can see, I think the short Sterling can probably get there, but it's not enough. We'd lose the planes, so we're going to have to ignore that one. We got 2 days. What are we on? 85%. So I think we're okay. We just need another mission to come, and then we should level up. Look at them. Picking up the bodies, are you, mate? No, you're just clearing. Yeah, there we go. Bodies. Let's get rid of those. Maybe that was the morale problem. We'll get a couple of gravestones. There we go. Right, there's one more. I think you need another one. Just get 2 more random ones in. The inevitable is in place. There you go. Last body gone. Well, that got the morale up. Maybe that was the problem. Just realized we need to swap this out. So I'm going to get another anti-aircraft gun. I'm going to place it. We're going to get repair stuff in, though, so we don't need anything else. I think we're going to get 3 lots of repair stuff. That keeps our planes good. And then hopefully we can see it through. You never know. We might make it, guys. We might be able to get Airbase A. We've got 1 more strike, so we're through this one at least, I think, after today. Oh, no. Oh, no. All of you. Now, this is where it's a problem. This might be the thing that does us over, actually. We've only got the 2 guns. Scramble what we can. Okay, we injured some. We killed one. We've lost one of our own smaller planes. Oh my god. What just happened? Oh, that is GG's right there. Holy crap, that last bomb strike took out my whole fuel supply. We got no kitchen, no food, but it resets the strikes and we made it to Airbase B. So to get to Airbase A, we just need more parking spots, more runways. So we could do this, but the success rate, 75% in 8 missions. We almost got there, guys, but that is going to be where I have to call this one. I had an absolute blast playing this, but man, it was quite hard. It's a really big upside to it when you're playing, but you think you're good and then out of nowhere it just all falls apart, or it did for me. We have some fuel tankers here, but guys, as always, hit that thumbs up. Really appreciate you watching. I hope to see more big updates for this game. Actually, we could revisit it, but let me know your thoughts on the game, guys. I had a good laugh on it actually, and it's very unique in concept, so let me know your thoughts. As always, subscribe if you aren't already. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.